we have time?
That's a very good question.
How
How long is it gonna take Strahd to eviscerate Tyet?
Well,
Autumn's gonna. Sorry, go on.
no, I was gonna say we don't know that he will eviscerate yet, but
Well, Autumn's is gonna step forward, and say that she's looking around at the town and sees the desolation and whatever townspeople are actually left, like, look really worse for wear. And she says that I think perhaps it's better if we stabilize the city first. Who is to say that Strahd is really going to fight Tyet right now? He could just be going to Ravenloft as well. And these people need us.
we saw his armies take off in the direction of where we believe Tyet is.
Still, I mean, I'm not certain that. I feel as though we might be more needed here. I mean, look at this. Things on fire.
I understand. Shade looks around too. I understand that. Like, I get it. I would love to stay behind and help the city folk. But if, okay, hypothetically, if Strahd goes and kills Tyet, Strahd said he was coming back to tear all of us apart. The city, the crypt, anything. He was gonna get Irina. We don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, this might be our best chance. Get to the heart. And we're not taking everybody.
We don't know enough about the heart. Everything we tried on it before didn't work. Who's to say that we'd be successful this time? And there's a power vacuum in this city. We need to make sure it's secure. And
Bless you.
While you're talking on him, you can see Wakio nodding in agreement. The look of concern on her face.
wait, this may not be our only chance. And I feel as though if we don't know how to take down the heart, what is the point of us going? The last time we tried, nothing seemed to work. If we're in that same situation, Strahd comes back.
To figure out how to destroy it?
I was, okay, over the table, I wasn't under the impression that what we were doing last time wasn't working. I was under the impression that I needed to take more damage.
Yeah, over the table, yeah, to be fair, it was that there was a lot going on. You couldn't get enough chances to hit the heart, so to speak.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
we were very quickly ushered away.
I thought that nothing was actually working, sorry.
No, it's like we and Mori only got like one shot off each before like we had to fucking bail.
Yeah,
is the thing.
There were vampires.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine like a coordinated group could probably do something if we had time, but yeah. We had no time.
And if we go to the castle and Strahd is there, then what?
Fucking.
Then we bail. I don't know.
Why not Wakio?
Flint.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is there something I could roll to determine whether or not I could have told whether Strahd was telling the truth or not?
You can make an insight check right now if you wish. And what are you exactly trying to get a feel for what he's going to do before you roll it?
Mostly just an insight of how serious he looked about the Tyet situation, like how scared he looked, or how like worried, concerned, angry.
Okay.
Your impression.
Yeah, the impression of what became his priority whenever he learned of Tyet.
All right, go ahead for the roll.
I did it.
18. You didn't see a look of grave concern, like he was worried. You did get a look of someone realizing, okay, he has bigger fish to fry, and he doesn't have time to deal with the insects that he sees you all as.
I see. Well, not gonna lie, and as much as I hate to say it, he kind of looked at us like we were fucking ants, man.
Can I also make an insight check? I was there too.
No, because, well, you can. I mean, you can't really give her anything new. But she pretty much had the best one. But what are you going to try to insight around?
I just wanted to
Luke
make an
can agree
insight
with
check.
me.
You just wanted to be like,
They wanted
"I
to
have
be
insight."
included.
I'm the witness, the only other one who saw it.
He just
Well,
wants not in agreement.
Well, how about this? Because this goes back to what we did a while ago. If you want to do the same thing together. Because Luke was going to think back as well. Natty, do your insight roll again with advantage, because Luke's trying to help give you the whole story, too. See if you get that.
Just roll it one more.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll keep the 18.
Okay. So, Luke, you can confirm as well that the big man who punched you like you were like a butcher to like his mallet trying to tenderize the meat, so to speak. Yeah, he
I was gonna say pinata.
yeah, that works too. That he was not going to be willing to play around when it came to find out information about Tayet.
Funny you say pinata when you're the one filled with the chocolate coins.
And like for the people that weren't with Strahd but were outside, we did see his armies, like whatever the swarm of bats or whatever, take off towards the air, like towards the direction of Lamortia and Solanska Pass, right? That's what happened last week.
Yeah, the ones that were in Vallaki have made their way to go, judging about what you saw, to go track down Tayet and Karloff.
And at this point, I would assume that I'm familiar enough with the map to know that's the opposite direction of Ravenloft.
Yep.
Okay.
Wakio, is gonna trying to find the right way to use words. I talked to Shiki beforehand of what they would want the character to do, because I think this conversation would come up. Would not hurt to perhaps leave some here to help out Vallaki and others go to take out Hart.
I mean, that's fine, so long as we have enough firepower to do what needs to be done. Shatter that heart into a million pieces.
We need all the strong mages.
My thoughts exactly. I punch things. I do not cast. Heart be floating. Want to make sure Chunks and Vallaki okay.
Most of my valuable spell slots have been expended. It might be best for me to stay here and help them away. I don't have quite the firepower that you do.
Townspeople may need help turning home. Need escorts.
Yeah. So you two are gonna stay behind and help townspeople, which is fine. I know I want to go help with the heart. I only have my crossbow, but maybe I can use a few spells to buff you guys up.
That would be useful.
I mean, I'll try my best.
That's all anybody could ask for.
So,
Loot, I assume
You
you're
will-
coming with us.
Yes.
I was wanting to look at the mansion of the Platinum Dragon with Galahad and possibly seek the aid of dragons. The more allies we have, the better.
more allies, the better. Yeah? I guess.
I mean, we have one
We're
dragon.
getting a dragon?
I mean, this doesn't really seem like the time to be going to see new places, but that's what you want to do.
I would only need Galahad and I think one. So, and as soon as we're done there, do at Ravenloft.
That's if
you-
that is if Galahad wants to go.
Do you know where this Temple of the Platinum Dragon is? How far away it is from Ravenloft? How far away it is from Valaki?
I believe it was
Oh, where's
like
my
2 days.
map of Barovia?
2 days?
I think so.
Well,
Hang on.
we're going to Ravenloft now. So if it takes 2 days to get there, by the time we get back, we'll either be dead or we'll be successful.
To
Floyd
give
was
you
gonna say something.
yeah, to give you guys a picture. With Valaki being right here, the manor that Cross is speaking of is the one that's actually on this hill right over here, which is like less than a mile away.
Okay.
Oh, is it
Okay.
only one? Okay.
Okay, it's 1.5 miles, but still, that's not bad.
Okay. If it's just that short of a distance, we could definitely be back.
Okay. And there are dragons there?
It gave off the energies of Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon.
Yeah, we saw a big ghost dragon. Wakio puts her arms to the sky, trying to give like this idea of a huge, immense thing.
Okay.
Just be careful, please.
You do the same. You are to go to Ravenloft.
Always careful. What do you mean?
What could possibly go wrong?
Autumn makes a face.
And
You know the one.
Argy, who has been trailing from the back with Shepard, don't forget they will be having a guide. I mean, I didn't be a spy for this rebellion for nothing.
Yeah, say we got the gnome. It's fine.
We've got the gnome, it's fine.
I take offense to that.
Well, if anything,
It'll
I'm
be
happy to have
okay.
you along. So,
Thank you.
what about
You.
Maria and
Still,
Rita?
be careful. I understand what it is you need to do. At the same time, I cannot ignore the plight of these people. And
That's fine, and I respect.
if Strahd is to come back here sooner than expected, the city will still be in need of defense as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
You were gonna say something, Maury?
I was asking about what about Maria and Rita? Are they around?
Rita has returned to the crypt, and Maria was seen heading towards the town square. So you have yet to talk to them about this. I believe last week. And Argy was in on the because he came straight from the house to you all. I don't believe anyone talked to Barta just yet of what they wanted to do. And trying to think of who else. That's about it. But everyone else has been kind of reconvening around the crypt because that was really the kind of hub during the siege.
Mhm.
So it can be best assumed that heading there would give you your best chance to touch base with any NPCs that you wanted to check in with. I should say, I shouldn't call them that. Allies.
Yeah. I know. I can't remember what Garfield wanted to do.
You
But
wanted
I
to go
think
towards
he
the
was gonna
heart.
do whatever. He wanted to go towards the heart, and he wanted to see if Irina was gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well. Hmm.
And so all of the NPCs except for Argy at the crypt now?
Presently, yes.
Then it would be best for your cause as well to see if some of them will be able to join you.
Yes.
Yeah, we were going back to the crypt. Soon going back to Ravenloft as well.
Indeed.
Harmony, is there anything you wanted to do during this or say? Be kind of
Oh.
quiet. Or just
I
been
didn't know I
listening.
was with them.
Yes, you've been with them.
Okay.
So you can.
I would like to fight so that I can help these people in the long run. So I suppose wherever Mori goes, I'll follow him for help. Or are there vampires attacking just random people in the streets under the table?
No. Presently, all the various vampires spawn were part of that army you heard that went off hunting down Tayat.
Okay. So, yeah, we just gotta find Tyet, huh?
Well,
Mhm.
we're going to
well,
Ravenloft.
no.
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
No, you're fine. So Strahd,
You're fine. You weren't here last session.
Strahd's apparently going after Tayet right now, which leaves Ravenloft empty of his presence, hopefully. And in order to be able to kill him eventually, we need to take down the heart. So we try to take down, what was it, like a couple months ago at this point? And so a group of us are going there. So if you want to join us, you're more than welcome.
Okay. I will join. Or, wait. Wolfie, you're going to the dragon, right?
Yep.
I'll go to the dragon and see if I can help us get reinforcements because I talk to monsters really well. I wanna go help talk to the dragon.
Okay.
Well, I
that
mean,
works too.
that might actually help.
Yeah.
Just-
I think she would
Just
her skill
remember.
set.
Just remember, Mori, don't touch any orbs. Leave the orbs alone.
What happened with the orbs?
I don't think I'm the one that touches random things, but thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Is that over the table
You
or
need
in
to be telling
character?
that
Midnight?
warning to me and Luke.
In
That
character.
was in character.
Okay.
And my response was also in character.
Oh, Bacchio. We'll speak up for this. We took Crystal Skulls and threw into a fire, and we went off on adventures. That went poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
We did that too, but it brought us back to the
oh
monkey.
yeah. I about got ate by vampires. It sounds like you had a good time.
Well, they had
Yeah.
a wonderful time. Luke, look at me, Luke.
Oh man.
You don't touch anything in this castle.
Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything.
I'm telling you, and I'm also telling myself we are not touching anything in this castle.
Oh my god. Can somebody just give them the little gif of the monkey from Aladdin? That's them. Looking at the gems in the Cave of Wonders, like. Yep.
Oh my god.
And Maury's Aladdin. That's actually kind of fucked up. I'm sorry, Maury Cyberhugs.
Wait, what? Why is that fucked up?
I just realized that. Oh, he wasn't Egyptian.
He was
No.
he was something. I don't know
Yeah.
what it was.
I was like,
Agrabah.
wait, that's kind of fucked up. I'm sorry.
I'm okay with being Aladdin.
Mhm.
He's cute.
Barda's gonna cross his arms and give a puff of approval at the thought of this talk so far. Before saying, divide and conquering. I like it. Should prove useful to keep all of our plates spinning, is the phrase? Yes. Should be. Should be good to keep our enemies from not taking us by surprise in any way.
Yes, we
So, are
do
you
want to think of
staying then?
contingencies in case things do not go quite as planned.
Yeah.
I think, yes, I will stick with helping get the people back home. I've know what it's like to be taken from your land, and I'm not exactly a quiet one, and you're going to get to that heart without dealing with every single thing that Strahd has to slow you down. It'd probably be best not to have someone of my size stumbling behind you.
Understandable. Well, whatever works for you. Plus, I'd feel a little better if someone as strong as you were here to protect everybody.
You know it. Goes and flexes like with a little bit of a teasing wink.
I fucking love you.
Sing.
He's my favorite.
You can count on me.
All right. I give it. So Cross is going to Dragons. Harmony's going with him. Autumn and Barter are staying. Wakiko's staying.
I think so.
Okay. Wakiko's staying. Melchior, myself, and Loot are going along with Argy. We just need to talk to Rita. You were gonna talk to Maria.
Yep.
Melchior.
Yes.
So you're gonna talk to Maria. Garfstar seemed like he was interested in going, but he wanted to talk to Irina. So I guess this is when I change mask and I put on Garfstar's mask.
We'll hold that thought. We'll save at this point. You guys have reached the outside of the church. There's still a giant hole on the side of it from where Himes was bursting out and defending it during the initial attack. But there are repairs.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, right. There's repairs happening. What's left of Maria's guard is doing what they can to patch the east, that would be the west gate. So you hear the pounding of hammers, the sawing of blades. You can hear the occasional fluttering of ravens coming from out inside the church, as well as what looks like to be a green owl kind of supervising things from on top of the church steeple. Inside, you can hear a hustle and bustle of various voices talking, as well as it turns out to be the clinking of armor as a squadron of the hunters, bloody bruised, but clearly enjoying themselves, making their way towards the west gate.
They're making their way downtown.
Yes. And they're homebound.
As you reach the steps, you can see the very back of the hunters is Kasari. Big old, you hear her laugh heartily as she goes, brandishing her spear on her shoulder as she starts to cast a spell, summoning out Meatloaf from the ground.
I love Meatloaf. Hi, Meatloaf.
Who the fuck's Meatloaf?
Meatloaf's so good.
Oh! Do you not remember? You want to be here for this?
I don't think so.
Tell
Okay.
them. Describe
Harmony.
Meatloaf.
You watch as this paladin, this noble individual, goes and starts to pray to the relic on their chest. As the ground glows, which suddenly you hear the sound of a slight happy neighing noise, which you would hear if this wasn't Barovia. And still, you hear what sounds like wet, sloppy Joe in a can, that little kind of squishy noise as that one hoof rotted and the decrepit comes out one side, another one pops out as this full-on decaying zombie horse bursts from the ground. It's missing most of its face and making this really long kind of chest-yard grin on the sides of its heads. It neighs playfully around Kasari as she goes and finishes her summoning of her steed, Meatloaf.
Oh, I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
I remember that she had. I didn't know Meatloaf was its name.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Say hello to Meatloaf, baby.
I look at that thing. Of course, I don't think Harmony did get to see that because Garfsar was the only one really around when that thing happened.
True.
So yeah.
Nobody else has seen this horse?
Harmony's like,
Autumn looks at it in abject horror.
Is
Oh
that
my
a
God.
friend?
What is that?
Kasari, hearing this, smiles over at you. Yes, it is. How are all of you? Well, do you need any healing?
I need a stomach tonic.
Hewing.
You need.
I mean, I'm not dying, but like I'm hurt a little bit.
What? A few of your stitches come loose.
Yeah.
Few of your stitches come
I
loose.
like show her the hand that looks like it's just kind of hanging on there. Just this hand that looks a little fucked.
Is it supposed to be like that?
No, it usually is on there better, but this is like ball joint doll limp. You
Well,
see? And she like flaps it around.
Within seconds, she steps over by you, and you let out a silent prayer, glows slightly around your hands to bring it back into one.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, let's save you. Please don't do that again. I've seen enough horrors laugh a lifetime.
It's like, oh, please don't flap your hand around like that anymore.
My horse is splashy and makes weird noises, but that really fucked with me. No, I'm just kidding. How much healing do we get back from?
Let's see. You get back 10 points of HP from that little quick prayer.
Heck yeah. Makes me feel better.
She looks over
I
to the rest
forgot
of you. Yes.
I forgot to ask Harmony. Last session, I offered my chocolate gold coins to everybody, and if you want 10 temporary hit points, you can have 10 of my chocolate coins.
I'll make a trade with you. I have a healing bag that I was going to give out to people, so I gives you some of these little healing bags for 10 of your chocolate.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh, let me see where I put that. Where is my slots? I think it's in bio. Hang on, I'm slow. It's being slow. Ooh! I'm trying to see how many I can give you, because nobody needed them. I know, didn't I give some to you, Maury, for later to keep? Or was that...
You did, but I used it on Garf last session.
So, yes, we need to... Because I know I've still got some. I want to go ahead and throw those out to people while we're close. I just don't know how many.
Also, did you ever write down that stone of good luck that I gave you?
I think I should have it. I don't know if it's applying to my rolls though.
You may have to mentally add it yourself.
Should. Here.
I have it, like, in my inventory. I just keep forgetting, I guess, that I have it. So.
What does the bat pin do again?
It gives you advantage on. It gives you proficiency in stealth.
Okay.
I believe at night, right?
Let me go check.
I'm sorry I put us all on track or off track, but I remembered that I wanted to give Harmony 10 chocolate
Yeah,
coins.
No,
I
this
didn't
is
want to
fine.
forget again.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna give you, Shade, a bag of herbal medicine. I'll give 2 to Maury, and 1 to Autumn. Because I know Maury will probably outlive all of you and be able to throw.
What?
Confidence.
I truly appreciate your confidence in me.
Hey, Maury, why does Harmony let you have 2 herbal medicines?
It's okay.
One for
my
me
reasoning.
and one for the rest of you.
It's my
I mean,
reason.
I am not coming along with you. You may need these more than I do.
My only reasoning here is that, like, they're smaller than you. Like, they have less hit points than you, right? Like, Autumn's tiny.
That's probably true. Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I'm not sure who's a bit chunkier in terms of hit points. Is it Maury or Autumn? Because Autumn's got quite a few hit points.
How many do you have?
Let me check. She's got a max at 80.
Okay, I'm at 88.
Okay,
No.
slightly beefier. That's fair.
Now I only have 1.
And
Okay.
I can get 25 temporary from Armor of Agathis, which is nice.
It's fair.
Hey, Wolfie.
I have 80 hit points. I have 50 plus the 10 temporary ones.
You're a squishy rogue, though.
Hey, Cross. I forgot. I throw the other one at Cross because I don't think he's here. So that's 5. I was like, where's the 5th one go?
Well, yeah,
Why are you giving me stitches?
It's okay. Honestly, if you feel like the others will need them more because you'll be in more danger, theoretically.
I mean, you'll be healing people too. What if you get hurt? This will come in handy for you too. It works this way. I can heal myself. I'm fine. I'll be okay. And that is all of them. I can make more when I go back to the...
So, like, in terms of this item, the healing bag, I should probably add it to my inventory, huh?
Mhm.
Let me see. Get this open. Make sure I put it in the right place.
How much healing does it?
I think he said you roll a d10, was it? You roll...
The details in the index for the healing items.
It's 2d4 plus something, I think.
Okay,
2d4 plus 2 for a fresh healing bag.
baby.
Alright, let me get it. Actually, maybe... Let me see if I can see it in your... So I think I can open your sheet. It's in your inventory? Let's see.
Oh, I just wrote them down as, wrote them down in my bio, but I just took them out because I handed them out. Yeah, that's all I had them in
trying to
treasures.
see. In treasures?
Yeah.
So it was,
I didn't even have what they were. He just said that they were healing herb bags.
So it's a... Oops, wrong one.
So
We'll
Healing-
say, that for sake of time, that those bags were quality of fresh herbal medicine, which would be
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Alright, I just writing this down real quick.
okay.
Oh, we
I got
need to get rid of those paws. I don't know how to get rid of those sleep paws.
I think they're all spoiled by now, right?
They are.
yeah.
He told me I couldn't have them a long while back. There we go. Throw those out. I can just imagine like this little tiny creature in the corner digging through the bag that's as big as her. She's like, "Oh, I don't need that anymore. Well, fuck. Oh yeah,
This is inside.
that."
Maybe Shade could use them as poison. That.
You won't let us do that. We're supposed to be gone ages ago.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
because we kept throwing them in the mouths of animals.
Our enemies.
Yeah, that was so much
And the
fun.
gnome.
Yeah.
How many
Hell, we
enemies did we build, Cosby? That's not right.
Damn, we even dipped like arrows and stuff in those things
I
at
dipped
one
my
point.
knife in that. I dipped my knife in
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah.
And Arger remembers that. He still has the scar in his ass.
That's his problem.
Just think of how much gangrene you all spread.
Oh man, that's
But
so.
if anyone would spread gangrene, it would be Luke. Come on.
That's fair.
And a stolen candle, because I thought I was being a bad girl. One stolen candle. Mhm. Fun. Looking in your sack
Okay.
of memories, you know. Let's do this thing.
Maury's going to find.
So you're. Let's make sure I was wanting you guys to be done with. Basically, in the item menu, playing the Skyrim, mid swing. Oh, hang on, you get rid of all these potions. Eat this food real quick.
Oh, like, oh yeah, we could heal fast, couldn't we? That's right.
Not exactly. You can't do that in the menu, but like you were talking to Kasari when you guys stopped to do this item shuffling around.
Okay.
Gasari's just waiting there patient. It was like, okay, we're done. Okay, cool.
When I get the
Well,
10 hit points, do I still get to keep the chocolates? Just like as
Nope.
no.
You have to eat them.
Nope.
It's...
What about the wrapper?
Yep.
You can keep
You can get the
wrappers.
wrapper.
Wait, they're in a wrapper?
Yeah, they're gold coins.
Yeah, well,
I-
yeah, that'd just be melted chocolate at that point.
That'd be real bad.
I'm just gonna shove them in my inventory then, because I kind of just want 10 chocolate coins on me for devious.
For a chocolate emergency?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Chocolate-related crisis.
Right? Those happen.
Jesus. Okay. Continue, Flint.
Sorry.
Piggy. All right. We'll say that all the discussion happened on the way here, so you don't have like that awkward like moment pause. It's just like, oh hi guys, I'm trying to help you out and catch up with you. I'll let. Oh okay, you're gonna go and organize your stuff real quick.
Yeah.
As funny as that mental image is, I think the thing Kasari said was, oh yeah, did anyone else want any healing before she left? I just kind of was trying to check in with you all.
I'm all set, personally.
I'm fine.
Thank you, though.
Alright, with my, with the short rest, I did heal quite a bit as it is, but I appreciate your willingness.
Good. I'm glad at least, able to see you all off, unlike the others. Most of our friends have gone their separate ways already to go take care of things around the valley. You'll find Rita inside, and I think Maria is not too far in the courtyard and back. But I promised I would at least let you know that, well, most of the others are, I guess, had their own agenda, so to speak, and worries. But I'll be happy to let you know of any people in particular that you're concerned about.
Oh, I'm sending Mordecai to find Maria and just ask her if she wants to join us. And then I'm gonna go talk to Rita.
All right.
I ask her where Galahad is and where Victor is. I have some business with Victor real quick.
Victor is tinkering away down below, and Galahad's actually already left. He made his way over to the Vishtani in their encampment. Supposedly, he wanted to go get some answers from Madame Ava, who's going to be made her way over here. Sounds like the Vishtani are trying to have their own little powwow and war planning.
Mm.
And, Harmony.
Mhm.
Your large, scaly brother has already made his way back to the pit. He said to not eat his special stash of jerky without him.
Oh, I love that guy. He's so great. I'm gonna hide it from him.
Hey, Harmony, what do you think of possibly bringing Himes?
That would be really cool. I mean,
It
as
is
long as you can,
his folk.
as long as we can promise he won't get hurt. Because if he gets hurt a little bit, I'm holding you responsible, and I'll fucking kill you.
What do you
Absolutely.
Oh
mean?
my god.
Cross, Harmony, what do you mean, his people?
She didn't know. What the
Who's asking this?
Sorry.
I thought she knew.
Well, yes, I know he's a dragon, but where are you taking him? He is a child, after all.
There is a mansion that has energies of light dragons, possibly Bahamut. So I was going to go there to possibly seek aid of dragons.
At the mention of mansion, he watches the color in Kasari's face goes pale and white.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Are you talking about the one above the hill?
Yes, that'd be the one.
She turns to her other huntsman. Go, see to your duties. Turns back to you. Leave Himes here. I'll go with you to that mansion.
Okay. You seem very tense. What do you know about this place?
She goes and points to the scar across her face. I've been there before. I have. She sighs and just. Argensvisholt is not what it used to be. I didn't take it lightly the last time I was there, and I'd be a disservice to you to not let you go in there lightly. Let me know when you want to go. I'll be out here
As
sharpening
soon
my
as I wrap
blades.
up things with Victor, I plan on heading out.
Excellent. And you too. Make sure to grab some. Make sure to see if you have anything. Grab anything that can turn undead.
Okay,
Okay.
I could do that.
All right. She nods and goes over to the meatloaf and starts fashioning on a harness onto him, leaving you to yourselves.
Sounds like we might be rescuing some more dragons then.
I've never seen her quite that. She looked very troubled. I don't think I'd ever seen her like that.
Yeah, this sounds pretty scary, Cross.
Well, I think
Yay.
with Kasari, we'll make our way to the Vistani camp. Because Galahad and I had talked about this already. And he would be not so happy if we went and he didn't know.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. I guess we gotta put our things away and maybe save some dragons.
Well, I know how much you like making new friends.
I do like making new friends. I'm just sad they all have to be, like, dead.
They all have to be dead.
Hopefully we make new friends and we don't have to kill any more things. I don't think my psyche can handle that. Oh, yeah. So what are you all doing?
Well, let's go now, quickly, over to Maury. Who do you want to speak to first? Because Mordecai quickly finds Rita in back, going over what basically her lieutenant's which you can tell judging by her approval across her face, is essentially the survival of the fittest being put into full motion here. The men that she's looking over have some scars and scrapes, but they look tough. They look mean. But she's already doing her part to rally the troops. You can almost hear it from your physical position inside the church that she just goes and chews them out for not killing more of the vermin before they left town. While Rita, on the other hand, is inside the church. You can see from here on the doorway, overlooking on the steeple itself, a variety of papers and plans, and she looks like she's in discussion with some of the Mordakovs, the Wizards of Wine.
I'll go talk to Rita first.
All right. As you get closer, you can overhear that's the tail end of her conversation with one of the Mordakovs before they nod and actually give you a quick history check.
Seven.
All right. All right. With that roll, you swear you've seen this particular Mordakov before. You think it might be one of the sons that you've seen before, but they all look the same. So.
That's racist.
Racist against Mordakovs?
You're just forgetful.
Against Ravenfolk.
It happens.
Yeah, no. I was just joking. I'm very forgetful.
All right. That being the case, you hear her Rita tell them, and with the tail end of her saying, just please, whatever you can. You have hungry mouths to feed. She passes over a scroll that's tied together with a little bit of a wolf tooth before she sees you. Hello. Welcome to the war room, as it were. Ground zero to the rebellion.
And in desperate need right now, I'm sure.
Yeah. You can see that again. She goes and just sleeks back her hair before tying it into a ponytail and just massaging her forehead for a little bit. Apologies, I haven't had much chance to collect my thoughts since the trees.
Yeah, it's been pretty nonstop for the last. I can't remember how long. I can't remember the last time I rested. And I'm sorry to pile more onto you, but a few of us are heading to Ravenloft to try and take out Rod's heart, which is kind of a big deal. And I was wondering if you wanted to join us.
If there wasn't the need for someone to help coordinate the rebuilding efforts and the resupply routes, I would go into the heart myself. The Dark Tavern itself, but someone needs to be here to help rally all these folk. I could see what I can do to find maybe some, I don't know, magical tricks I could send your way. I actually need to ask, the Blastia, how have those been working?
Oh my god, I just realized I haven't been able to talk to you about this. They're phenomenal, really. One time, Autumn and I combined two of them, which probably could have backfired crazily, and we summoned a meteor on Strahd. He survived, because...
Oh!
What? Because he survived. But, yeah, meteor. Giant meteors. It was pretty sick.
You summoned a meteor with them. Oh, that's... Which color that one was?
We combined orange and green.
Oh, okay. She takes out her book and starts writing down a few notes. Results of field testing have exceeded expectations. Right. It's good to know. I thought it'd be the very least more conventional size things. I may have to dial back some of the equations during, maybe for safer use, but for our uses that could be useful.
Well, it seems when they're used one at a time, they're more reasonably expected results. Like the fire one summoned a firestorm, and I believe a purple one summoned lightning. It's been a while.
It's been a busy few.
I did use one by
weeks.
accident, thinking it would be a damage spell, and it was a healing spell, and that, trial and error is.
Yes, and when you say you've been using them, she puts close her eyes a little bit, just dreading the answer. How have you been using them?
Offensively.
Gotcha.
Is it...
So, like tossing in. Okay. So brings out another book. Make sure to write clear user notes.
Yeah.
And I suppose
I was kind of just told, brush them and throw. That's what I've been doing.
Okay, good. I thought you were shooting them or things like that.
No. I've been tossing them or dropping them in bird form. Kind of like.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Right. Well, at the very least. Sorry. When do you plan to leave for Ravenloft?
Pretty sure right after I see if Maria wants to come along too.
Got it. Do me a favor. The plastic you have left, please give them to me.
Okay. I give her the 2 that I had left.
All right, this should do. Come see me in a half hour. I think I might have something that can be use of you, to you all, when you're in there.
Okay.
She goes and nods to the pastor to take over for a bit. And she goes and descends down to the crypt.
Is Moore the only one there?
It depends. Does anyone else want to go in there with her? Or him?
I mean, because if Rita wants to go, Autumn can offer to try and help take over this rebellion stuff, at least, because she's going to stay behind. So she can try to manage this while she's gone. But
Oh, so not all of you plan to go.
no, I guess we'll go now.
Yeah.
Autumn steps forward and says, myself, Wakiko, Varda, perhaps a few others, we felt it best to help the citizens of Valaki recoup and fortified in case Strahd returns. So if you feel like you must go to the castle, I can do what I'm able to do here to keep operations running. That is the reason I am staying behind.
Actually, I could use you. I thought I was gonna have to go do it myself. But Emil, he's gonna need help getting the townsfolk safely back to Valaki. Maria actually was planning to stay behind to guard, but if you all are heading to, if you all go just be, well, frankly, keep the townsfolk safe, that would free up at least Maria to go with them on this adventure. I know she's been dying to sink her teeth once more into that place.
I understand. Then, yes, I will help with this.
Excellent. And actually, she goes and underneath what was it? The pillar, the altar, and comes back out with a bit of a parcel. I was told to give you this, the Misfits, when you were about to head out that way. And I say, and I quote, hand it to those heroes when they have time to really get some true matters done. She hands it over to you, and there's a very large R and detailed writing upon the envelope.
Can I open it and read it?
Certainly.
Okay. Autumn will open the envelope.
Sorry, I left my train of thought because I saw Maury's portal picture. I was going to go and do this. Yoink.
I'd like to report a kidnapping.
Already.
Where do they even go?
I need to turn the
Private
light
session.
on or I'm gonna go to sleep.
I'm gonna be right back while they're away.
Oh, fuck them pigtails, man. No.
Oh god, the kidnapping.
Terrorverse has taught me to fear this song.
I know, right? This song comes on, me, Wolfie, and Para just kind of like recoil in fear.
Bad memories, man. Bad memories.
Bad memories.
Real bad times.
Oh man, I feel like a really ugly anime girl right now.
Oh,
These buds.
You're always a pretty anime girl.
Aw,
Ooh,
Cyber.
whoa.
I'm gonna show Natty. I'm gonna show Natty what I mean. This bit.
she's a brunette version of.
By the way, do any of y'all need Shade to do anything before she goes? Because otherwise, she's gonna be chilling ready.
Man, I wish
I
that I
don't
would
know,
have.
do we need you for something? I'm kidding.
I don't know.
We love.
Ooh,
I don't know. What was that, Maury?
That's in the back.
why you gotta be so?
Oh, hi. Welcome back. Maury, do you need Shade to do anything before everything happens? Because otherwise, she's just outside chilling.
No, I think once we see if Maria wants to go, and it sounds like she can now, we can just head out.
It sounds like she wants to go anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure. Maria's always down for a fight. So it's gonna be me, you,
I guess I
Lou,
could check
and,
in on
and Maria. is that all that there is? 4 of us.
Me, you, Luke, Maria,
Oh, and,
This is
and Garth
basically
and
the-
Irina, possibly.
and Garth and Irina. I was like, this is almost the same exact group we had last time.
Yeah. Did you say that you wanted to go check on Scribs if he's around? Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, because Garth did bring up a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what was it? What was the idea? Where we call Scribs,
We have
and he'll tell it, or
we have his whistle thing that he like gets summoned by, like when you blow it, he knows where to find you. So I think his
Yeah.
idea was to like have Scribs, be in Valaki, and then we blow that if we need reinforcements, and that way they'll know.
yeah,
Because that would be faster than
otherwise-
sending Mordecai.
yeah. We also have Garfield's ear to the ground,
Back.
right?
I believe
Right.
so.
Hi, welcome back.
Autumn reads the letter. She makes a face of slight confusion at first, but then sighs and says, "This letter, it's from Rictavio. He says he appreciates our efforts to meddle with Strahd, but he would like to help us take it to the next level, supposedly. He's asking us to meet him at the tower at Lake Baratok, and to, when we arrive, ask for Emil, and he will point us in the right direction. He's also telling us to be mindful of revenants, for they're aware of our meddling in this land. Perhaps Rictavio may have some additional insight on how to defeat Strahd that we could use."
It wouldn't be the first thing he's hidden, so
Tell me about it. Rita sighs. My time with him, he didn't say much to me. All he kept telling me was he wanted to ensure my allegiance to the cause.
did he hurt you at all?
Not really. He namely used Zone of Truths. He actually saved me from those revenants. But he promised me that he would tell me more once I helped deal with the cult in Valaki. It was his idea and his advice that pointed out to, well, someone in the crypt being not who they were.
Oh, it would have been nice if you told me that a while ago. He also has a book.
Yep.
He has a book that I think we need.
He showed me that. That don't belong to Strahd. I do apologize about not saying more with the cult, but that man was very, very precise with his instructions, and frankly, I did it in exchange for helping out the people get out of Valaki that I could.
You had a job to do. That's nothing to apologize for.
Appreciate that. That man, I get the impression he's seen a lot more than he lets on, and he's definitely plays a tighter to the chest than I've ever seen anyone in my lifetime.
I'm looking forward to speaking to him again.
As is he. He still has your gifts you gave to him from Nolog.
How sweet.
How sweet.
I'm still kind of annoyed about the whole situation.
Which bit?
Just, not knowing who he is or what he was doing in the caravan that one night. It's just, I don't like knowing things. Not knowing things. I like
Right.
knowing things. I'm very tired.
So high.
Mori prefers to know things, as opposed to not knowing things.
Yes.
Exactly.
Fair. Well, I have some work to do. I'll leave you to it. Remember, seek me out when you're ready.
I will. Thank you.
And let's go, Para. You've been quiet for a bit here. What do you want to do, buddy?
Well, nothing much. I mean, I'm just waiting to go.
Oh, to Ravenloft?
You're not gonna
Yeah,
go say,
so everyone take their time.
you're not gonna go say goodbye to Frederick or whatever his name is, just in case.
I'm a bad parent.
I know this. You don't pay Crest's child.
Oh, don't start this again. Listen. You want to take it to court?
I might at a later time. I was considering checking it with Scrib Flint
Do it.
for the whole calling if we need help or anything. So I guess Shade's gonna do that.
Make an investigation check.
You probably have to get the whistle back from Garfsar out of character, by the way.
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, Garth would have the whistle. So 21. Walking around, surveying the scene, you have a easier time than most to, find a tiny catch about the height of a gnome. But you notice real quick that Scribs is nowhere to be found.
Great.
Taking the chance, you go and ask one of the people around you, one of the guards, if they've seen Scribs, and the man laughs. Oh, the old hairball. He's made his way back to the village of Barovia. Said he wanted to go check in on the folk over there, make sure that they're well fed. Not surprised. I haven't heard from that place in it feels like a year. They have been doing well since they lost access to those dream fires or whatever.
Oh damn! I don't really have the time to go looking for him. Fuck. All right. Well, I guess if we really need him, Garth has that whistle. So. All right. Thank you. And Shay just kind of like moves to go back to the others, looking a little puzzled, a little suspicious that he didn't say anything to his fucking knight.
Oops.
Yeah, oops.
Somewhere out there, you hear Scripps going like, "I forgot to do something. Yes. No, I turned off the stove. It's all good."
God damn it. Alright, well, that's what I.
10-4, good buddy. All right, let's show you here. Wolfie, you said you wanted to go talk to Victor down below.
Yes. Yeah, I was gonna get my thing of protection cloak.
Gotcha. Heading down to the crypt, you find it suddenly cleaned up the last time you were here. Himes and the other kids are casually hanging out, reading in the study. Apparently, Serenity has already taken to most of the food that she could find, having worked up a very healthy appetite. Carl, he is currently drawing away, and Chugs and Rowan, trying to think. Regardless, the place is kind of getting back to the normal state it was before Tayet decided to wreck the home instead, so to speak. You find Victor already in another experiment back in his little laboratory. Walking to it, you see Rita currently taking a hammer to the Blastia, breaking them down to tinier chunks as you walk into his lab, which is like a bit of a spark as two giant conductors put a streak of electricity across themselves in the opposite ends of the room. You can see Victor with big old bottled like goggles in his eyes, and his wife's nowhere to be found, but Hans is nearby wearing a similar set of goggles, working on a similar piece of machinery.
Doc. Yo, Doc.
What? Hey, Hans, turn off that machine, please. I can't hear a thing. Turns around and giving the goggles on, which at this point has magnified his eyes. What is it? Hello, who's there? Oh, good lord, what the beast got down here?
What?
Wait. Cross?
Yeah, it's me.
He puts his goggles up and... Good God, it's actually an improvement for you. Is it the full moon already?
No, apparently, this is my natural state.
Oh. Oh!
Oh, she.
I do apologize for my rudeness. Please accept my dearest apologies. And he goes and opens up a pocket to pull out a sheet. And my dearest sympathies. How can I help you?
I'm
Cross?
here to pick up my order.
Your order. Oh, might have to do some tailoring.
We discussed that before. You know I'm like this. I paid you extra for the tailoring.
True. Well, I'm glad we put in that little bit of extra stretchiness. But he goes around and pulls out underneath. You would now realize has been used as a makeshift tablecloth. Your new jacket for you. This was Hans, who, hearing this, gives Victor a dirty ass look of like, wow, yeah, I oughta.
I don't blame you.
So, it has everything we discussed. Do you need to go find down over the table, the details again for you, or did you write them down already?
Should be just a little higher action, a little more defunds.
Okay, good. You do have it. Right. As you can see, it gives you a bit of a, actually, you look kind of dapper in your new form. Or real form, or... God, this is confusing. Regardless, if you want, later I can put in a hole in the back for your, he kind of wiggles his finger around for your tail. A bit more mobility. But either way, what do you think?
I think this fits nicely over my lightning armor, honestly. Very good fit.
Good! Excellent! Great. Let me know if you need to spend more money. I've always researched to take care of.
Of course. I know you've got to keep your wife's tastes in check.
I beg your pardon?
You know, with certain class comes with certain taste and certain appearances.
I'll have you know, my wife is the perfect example of modesty.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying she enjoys the having scientists for a husband.
He likes expensive shit.
Quaint. Alright, if that's all the insults you plan to throw for now,
God.
he goes and puts a little waving motion away to shoot.
Back at it.
I like him.
Oh God.
As you turn around, you can hear him mutter under his breath, barbaric furball.
Oof.
Oh,
We'll start fights.
you hurt his feelings.
You did.
Oh, he gives me shit every time.
He can't take it though.
Well, he's gonna have to.
Oh God. Ross making friends.
I like it. I like banter. Banter's fun.
He actually likes me.
I wasn't sure that's fine. Melchior,
Alright,
you get 10 gold pieces for that twit. And Wolfie, point of inspiration for the just starting remarks of making the DM think twice of how the asshole inventor will respond. Not the asshole. The amoral inventor respond to, I guess, locker talk.
Your wife, she is expensive. Too expensive for your
Your wife is expensive. Don't ever say that to somebody in real life, please. Please don't.
Oh, but Maury's expensive? He said so. He's too
Yeah, but Maury said that about himself. That's different.
I gotta apologize to my brother.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
Things needed to be said.
I suppose they did.
Did they?
You can only push me so far before I snap.
Oh boy.
I
I've seen
love
you
it.
snap. That wasn't you snapping.
He was just making an honest statement. Your wife is expensive.
Your wife is expensive.
My wife tried to kill all of my friends.
Well, your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries.
Well, your father was an uncastrated squirrel. So, ha!
Wow,
Whoa.
not bad.
That is I haven't heard that one before. That was pretty good.
The throat.
Right.
Castrating squirrels, though.
I'm ready.
So let's go, lastly now, to our final little talky talk. Outdoors. With Maria. You find
Maria.
your dear ally, so to speak, already currently showing her approval to one of her subordinates who decided to cripple down into the fetal position by actually heading in the back before giving a quick kick to the gut. As you come walking up, you hear him kind of groan like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And that's why we need order.
You know, he's not gonna be able to do anything for like a good hour now.
What the fuck did he do?
Why are you so mean?
Are you there with him, Shane?
This is outside.
Yeah, well, it did see you were looking for Melchior, so we'll say, yeah, that you did ask this.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I went to look for as usual. So yeah, I'll be there.
Alright. She looks over to you. This pitiful excuse for a god was the one who allowed for the little cult to get in the first place.
Oh.
Though he did at least realize his mistake and came to notify the rest of us, which is the reason why he's alive at this very moment. Punishment was due.
If you capacitate your guards, though, you won't have anybody to protect the city. And it seems a little bit counterproductive, but, you know, not my job, so...
Actually, it's my way of giving my men a break.
By putting them in the infirmary?
Isn't that what the infirmary is for?
No,
I mean...
you're not used for.
I mean, in my downtime, I like to relax. I like to read. I like to, you know, see the sights. I don't want to be in a bed recovering because of my boss. That just seems like not a good time. But anyway, that's beside the point, I guess, right now. Future talks. But how do you feel about take another stab at that heart in Ravenloft.
I would be overjoyed. Nearly died the last time over there. I've been itching for a second chance.
Yeah, let's try to avoid that this time.
I'll do to that. However, as you say it, I can't leave this place exactly undefended. Don't suppose you've gone checked in with the wizard. She
Rita?
seemed a bit, yes. She seemed a bit frazzled by the prospect of rallying the troops.
Yeah, Rita will be staying to take care of things here. Some of our party will also be staying. Autumn, Wakiko, Barda.
Okay, over the table, is Rita actually staying, or is she coming with you guys? Because I thought Autumn was going to take that over for her.
I thought
Over
Rita
the
was
table.
staying and you were gonna help Emil,
Ooh.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
right, because they needed to. Sorry, I
Yeah,
misunderstood.
because they need at least one person to kind of keep an eye on Velaki. So the idea initially was to have Rita go get the townsfolk and have Maria watch the town. But with you taking care of that, it kind of like dominoes down to allow Maria to
Fair.
get the okay to go.
I think I understand. Sorry.
No worries. Good.
So the town should be relatively protected, and we have reason to believe that Strahd's armies are going towards Salaska Pass. What was it called again?
That would
Salika
be. Yeah. let's
Salaska
see.
Pass.
Salenka Pass.
Salenka Pass,
Salenka.
which should leave Ravenloft less guarded than probably any other time.
So you're going in for the element of surprise.
That's our best opportunity.
Especially without the entire group, this is our best shot.
I like it. A lot. You can count me in. If everything's to be taken care of here, it would be a good chance. And Slunka Pass, that's. It looks like. Is that where Tayet and the Lord is going to? She says with an eye roll.
Yep.
They must be after the temple.
What temple?
Um,
Do we know about the temple?
do we know about the temple?
No, you don't.
What temple?
Judging by the face
All
of the
right. What's simple?
legends say that Strahd first got his powers at an amber temple deep in the mountains. Ancient times say that it used to be a vault of sorts for wizards to go and keep away the dark entities of the world. As they say, evil has its way of getting into people's souls and changing them, making the place one of dark necromancy. But I believe Strahd would have had gotten his powers somewhere. There have always been whispers that that was the place.
Oh, fuck.
And you say that's where Tayet and company were going?
Yeah, and whenever Strahd heard of that, he beat up our bird and then left.
Beat up her bird.
All the more reason to get to Ravenloft, I would say. You two remember that fountain, yes?
With the skulls.
Yes.
Magic's cradle.
There was one.
Right?
Yeah, there was one thing that struck me as odd when I used it. Do you recall the different locations of that riddle?
I remember there being one about Magic's cradle, some kind of birthplace, maybe. It's been a while.
That must have been it.
Can I do like a?
Wait a minute.
Can I do a check to see if I can remember the exact wording?
Go for it. Roll a history check.
18.
For your sake, Shade, Maria starts saying this out loud as well. But Moody, Maury sees it in their own memory as she says it almost in tune to the point by the time she finishes, you're saying it out loud in time with her. Cast a stone into the fire. Violet leads to the mountain's spire. Orange to the castle's peak. Red if lore is what you seek. Green to where the coffins hide. Indigo to the master's bride. Blue to the ancient magic's womb. Yellow to the master's tomb. Strahd had to get his magic from somewhere. Wouldn't you think? A place where wizards store their treasures would be certainly a good place to incubate that sort of thing.
Yes, that makes the most sense. But that
Does it-
also means if we take out the heart, we have a fast way of getting to where he is. Right?
That or beating the lot of them to their destination.
So we go take out the heart and then meet him there.
But then I'm just suggesting we take a pit stop to the temple.
If we can get whatever Tayet's after before either of them get there, that can only help us, right?
Indeed.
But how come Strahd didn't just take that to get there first?
Because he has to be in Ravenloft to use the fountain.
Who's to say he didn't in the first place? Either way, I'm all for mutilating two birds at the same time. Take out the heart, and then take the fight to them. Should be interesting.
You have such a way with words.
I speak from the heart.
That's very messy. Anyway.
All right. Okay.
So
So,
I guess this will be our group then.
all right. When do we begin?
I have to check in with Rita, and then I believe we should be good to go.
Excellent. I'll get my stuff ready and see you in 15. She turns and walks away.
We do the same. Sounds good.
All right. Before I forget, Harmony, is there anyone you want to talk to before we take the next steps? Midnight?
One more time, because it was all like. What did you just say?
I was just asking. Yeah, do you want to do anything at all?
How much time did everything take everybody, you think?
We'll say that over the course of this, it'd be like, 40 minutes to an hour to take care of all this stuff before you go your separate ways.
I want to use that spell that I picked.
Which spell?
The planar binding and summon a creature to help us. Like, I've just been in my room drawing fucking pentagrams on the ground this whole time.
Oh, okay. Can you hit the spell so we can see the details of it real quick?
Yes. Is it working?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm stupid.
There we go. Okay.
I always forget to pick
It takes
the
an hour. Got it. And are you willing to do you have enough gold to pay for or a jewel worth?
Yes, I do believe so. Just
Okay.
enough.
By a celestial, an elemental, fey, or a fiend to your service. Creature must be within range for the entire casting of the spell. Typically, so you need a creature in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not just summoning it from the ground?
I think it's
Okay, well,
Yeah.
fuck that. I don't have one of those. Wait a minute. Oh, but that'll take. Okay.
It's okay.
What if you summon one that way? Does that work? Or wait,
Guardian
that's
of
the wrong one.
Nature, one bonus
Wrong one.
action.
That's the right one.
Woodland beings. Some big creatures that appear and occupy space that you can see within the range. You could do that, but they only stay around for an hour.
Okay, so it doesn't re-rot it when you put. Fuck
You
that
expect to-
then.
I mean, I would say save that till you get to the castle, so you can
Mhm.
go and have them with you as you go exploring.
Okay, I basically picked something very useless. So, sorry guys, but
No, I mean that could be useful when you're exploring the dungeons. Like right now, it's not terribly,
not
but
terribly.
it will be useful. Both those are really fun spells. I can see why you grabbed them.
I thought it was fun. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So in that case, let's see. That works out better anyway. We've already talked to the doctor. How long did it take to whip up more of those bags last time that I was in there? Could I use that time to like?
Certainly,
Prepare.
yeah.
Yeah.
Roll a medicine check. Would you have Standing Mirror help you?
Yeah,
Okay.
because he liked me.
All right. So let's say still okay. So yeah, roll a straight medicine check for me.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna have him do the same.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
So yeah, both of you do.
Straight.
Let's do a strict roll minus for time's sake. 21. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Standing Mirror 13. Okay. Okay, so say in that time, the pair of you managed to get together 3 more bags of fresh healing herbs.
Heck yeah. Thank you so much for helping again.
Not a problem. You've done more than enough to help our people here. Go get them.
Thank you. I hug him real quick and then dart out the door.
Okay. I think it's a good time right now to do take a mission right now to go get drinks, take the bathroom, and we get back. We'll have a brief discussion of how the rest of tonight and next week are going to go. So, see you in a bit. Let's say meet back here at the top of the hour.
Sounds good.
Woo!
You're an hour.
Yee, I mute.
Ooh, it's going to get interesting. Welcome back. Cause it's terror. You just might die of fright. Terrified.
Shit. Ice cream. Rod looks like a twink.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Rawr. I'm gonna go throw away my ice cream paper.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. So something I forgot to do.
Oh.
I forgot to do the thing with Garfstar and Arena.
Ah.
Whoops.
Well,
Me.
we can say. Well, we'll get to that in a second. I'll make sure everyone else is back first. Regardless, are you enjoying yourself? Good, good.
We're gonna die.
Whew.
Having fun. I'm fucking scared.
Oh, why's that?
Because I don't want people to die. Put in the choice of having to revive people.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the only way to stop that is to make sure people don't put on my healing gloves.
They're surgical gloves.
Don't touch me. I'm
Don't touch me, I'm sterile.
Are they fully charged?
yes.
I
Just
hope
as
so.
I am fully charged, aside from one missing spell.
It should be all right. Yeah. What's the worst that can happen?
Don't say that.
Death.
Don't say that, Flint. But we could all die. TPK.
Rocks fall from the cliff. Everyone dies.
Yep. It could happen, you know.
Strahd almost met defeat, but lives on forever.
This is not what we want.
Maybe D&D will make a module called Revenge of Strahd. Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe. Do you think? I mean, if you kill him, you kill him, right? He's dead?
Eh,
Or is there the possibility that he doesn't die?
I mean, it's kind of like comic book lore at this point, I think. They could do whatever they want. They could find a way if they really wanted to.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of what the book says, there's ways DMs could have him dead for good or come back in some other way.
It's Strahd from Universe 6 and he's an actual guy.
Yeah. Then again, that kind of goes with like any kind of form of media.
Mm.
This makes me sad.
For me, I know with I know Vanilla Struts says that he does eventually return. For me, I set it up that if killed the wrong way, so to speak, yeah, he can come back. If done in the right sort of way, yeah, he can be gone.
We'll see.
Yeah. Knowing the Misfits, you guys have always been very thorough with your attacks.
We're gonna make
Still,
sure there's not
man,
even
like, I feel a fear.
I feel it.
I think so
I
far
feel
the
the fear.
only big bad that just comes back is Krampus because he apparently unkillable.
And the Revenant.
See, now
I don't know
Krampus
about
is an
him.
actual god. Take note, Strahd. Who are we waiting on, by the way?
Not sure. Is everyone back?
I think maybe we're waiting on midnight.
Is Para back?
Is Para back?
Ah!
Hey, bud.
There he is. Hello.
Para's back. So, yeah, we're waiting on midnight.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we're waiting on them. I'll bring this up now. So essentially my plan is for the rest of tonight, as well as for next week, is to essentially play out these scenarios. How to do so, do surprise ways I could do it. I could go through and play through one by itself. I can go and do them like at half-hour intervals. It really kind of depends on what people felt about it, because personally, I think that everything will happen will be interesting and cool to at least sit through. But at the same time, I don't want to bore people and put them through they don't want to be around for. So that being the case, I wanted to kind of put it up to a vote to see, first of all, A, how do you want me to go with breaking these up? Do you want to do it by, like I said, play through one scenario, or break it up by half hour or maybe time slot kind of things? We'll discuss how long that is. Furthermore, would be trying to think what the other thing I was gonna go with. When to do each of them, because with like in this case, bring up for example, Autumn with helping out the Vistani, not Vistani, the Vlakians. I wanted to hold off to do that until Shiki's around, so I might do that next week. Either or, let me know, because like I said, if you guys don't mind hanging out and hearing this how this stuff plays out, because there could be all kinds of juicy story bits, that will go full steam ahead. If not, then we can coordinate. Okay, you guys, I'll play them through, and then let you guys know when to come back. That sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
I think full steam ahead be okay. But that's my vote.
I'm fine with either way, honestly. I'm whatever Mori and Para want to do.
So basically, you're asking if we want to just like focus on one thing right now, and then focus on the other stuff later, or if you want to like do bit by bit.
Yeah,
Switch
I guess.
between 'em.
Yeah, I guess ultimately exactly that. Do people want? Because there could be downtime for some people throughout all of this. I'm asking is how long do they want that downtime to be for themselves? Like I can break it up from like action scene to action scene, like I've done before, like when you guys are in closer proximity, or I can play it out from like dramatic scene to dramatic scene. Like we go and play out you guys getting to Ravenloft, and which it could be, who knows, like 20 to 30 minutes. Or it could be like, okay, guys, you go and you play until we get to a good point, a good cliffhanger moment, and I stop and then go back to some other group like that. It's kind of like ping pong like that. Either way, I want to make sure I keep people, entertained and have a good time and not bored out of their yonkers, waiting for their turn, so to speak.
I mean,
So-
Or
for
Yonkers.
me, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, so if we're gonna wait to do the Velaki stuff till Sheiky's around next week, next week, then we'd be switching back and forth between Ravenloft and the mansion, right?
Yep.
We can switch back and forth. To be
I'm okay with
honest.
switching back and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds good. Switching back and forth sounds good.
Okay. And in
I'll go
that
with
case,
that.
love it. In that case, my other question would be, how long would you think it should go for each side?
I mean, however long you think is appropriate. To be honest, I mean, it's just whatever's comfortable for you.
Mhm.
I mean, that's what I think. I can't speak for anybody else.
Hmm.
I don't have any strong opinion on either one.
Yeah, like
Okay.
whenever we get to like a natural like switching point, like
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
cool with
good.
story
Yes.
beats, like whatever the story beat is.
yeah, so it's not like they're in the middle of a conversation 20 minutes in, it's like, oh no, it's been 20 minutes, we gotta switch. Just finish it.
Right,
Exactly. That's
yeah.
what I wanted to check on, because it's a big difference preference there. Do you want to play tonight? Like with the idea of focusing on people getting to play a lot, or you want to play for those dramatic moments? Because I think both have their advantages.
I think whatever works best narratively is probably
Mhm.
better for everybody.
Okay.
Right?
Cool.
We're so indecisive. I'm so sorry, Flint, but like honestly, it's just whatever works.
No, I mean what I'm hearing has helped me out. Like it's because I was gonna hear like, frankly, I don't want to sit around and listen to people play. I'm like, okay, cool. In that case, let's plan for a time for that group to play, and they'll do that later, or I'll give you guys a call so you're not sitting around. Because I've been there before, and Autumn has been there as well, where we listened to someone play for an hour and a half to finally got to our point, and they're just like, oh, I guess we can play now. And it's a buzzkill. So that's why I wanted to be up front and make sure I get their expectations in before I do anything.
Yeah.
Flint, over the table, how Vistani camp? Like, is it on the way mansion?
It's right outside the city, so it's like barely a walk away.
Okay, okay.
I just need to wait for midnight.
I'm
And
here.
regardless, I have to ask. Oh, you're here. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And
Here.
is Pear as well?
Yeah.
Ah!
I thought he said. Oh,
Mm.
he's here.
Hey,
I
Maury.
guess that answers that question.
Maury.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you again for this cup. It's the greatest thing in the world.
I'm still just glad that you like it.
I've not burned my legs off in since I've had it.
I beg your pardon?
Good. How often were you burning your legs off before?
I would accidentally fill my teacup too high, and when I'd be going around the curve to get in my bedroom, I often would spill tea all over my lap,
Oh,
and
no.
it would be just boiled water, and I'd just be like, so I have like permanent scars on the inside of my leg from where I just,
No.
Oh no!
Harmony!
yeah.
Well,
No.
Stop hurting yourself.
I'm glad that the cup helps prevent that.
Would those count? Would those count as racing stripes?
Oh.
Sure.
I thought you could say it's a burnout.
Ugh.
Oh god.
Skid marks?
Oh my god. I love you guys so much. I needed this. Hugs.
What?
All
I'm
the
ready to
hugs.
kick the shit out of some things.
Yeah. Also, did our food bring?
Yep,
Heard of,
it's just cooling now.
Okay, good.
I took it out. It's just cooling.
Okay, because food.
I know.
I'm
Okay.
listening. I'm gonna grab this palette knife real fast though.
The deluxe
Right.
car wash.
Okay, so I would say in that case, you guys also heard too what we were discussing before about how the rest of tonight and next session is gonna go.
I'm indifferent, just because I can be.
I
Of course you are.
I expect nothing less from you, fair.
Yeehaw.
Also, like
Okay.
you've done a good job at like switching perspectives before. So I mean, I trust you. It's whatever.
Okay, I appreciate that. I try to do that too.
Hey, you've done it before and you've done it fine, so it's Gucci.
Good
We
to you.
trust you with everything. You're the best, Blanca.
Aw.
It's true.
I'm
you are.
glad you're here for this stuff because I. took it a
Now,
lot
if you were
better-
a bad DM, oh,
Oh,
Yeah, I can imagine the level of hell you guys would bring down upon me.
Level
Um,
sass from the Sass Master.
Okay. So let's get back into it. One final question: which of the three plots you want to follow first, or really the two, I suppose?
I personally think we should wait for Shiki for the Valaki one because they're the other person that has a stake in this and they're not here
Mhm.
yet. So
Yeah.
I would vote for everyone else going first.
Maybe
I don't mind
roll a
waiting.
D,
How about this?
roll a D20,
Yeah, I was about
1
to
through 10.
I was literally
And
about to say. I was literally about to say that, Wolfie. I was like, how about we roll for it?
Okay. So I'll get 2 die here.
roll for plot.
One, yeah, one roll for plot. I'll just do 1 die. 1 through 3, we'll go and take a look at Argen Vostholt, and 4 through 6, we'll go check out Ravenloft. And survey says Argen Vostholt. Okay, which
Alright.
means
Good luck, guys.
don't die.
Davu deba.
We would try
Alright.
not to die, yes. She said in Maria's voice.
do try not to die. It would be a shame for you to ruin such a nice coat.
Yeah. Wolf. Shit. Is she flirting with you? What?
Corella Deville?
I'm nervous.
Cruella de Vil.
Corella. Okay.
Cruella de Vil.
I'm just picturing Maria cosplaying as Corella Deville now. Thank you for that image.
So she kills puppies?
Absolutely.
I wouldn't put it past her, yeah.
You're right.
If it would mean, yeah, if she needed to do it to get her objectives across, yeah, she would do it.
I
Um,
wouldn't put it past her to, yeah.
Okay. Harmony and Cross. You find yourselves outside of the church, staring out into. Yes, the picture does show darkness. We'll say it is the gates leading out until like mid-afternoon in the direction of the west. Kasari is on her way to join the pair of you. But before we go, this would be the moment, if you wish, to share a few words, if you desire, about what's going to happen next.
Well, Stitches, I'm a little concerned what Kasari said. I feel like we could really gain from this. And it seems like possibly some things. And I know magic, the power of that thing. More so than so do our best. We'll try and keep each other's weird place.
Ah,
What a response.
Beautiful.
I love
10 out
the
of
warp
10.
base. It's amazing.
Poetry.
Achievement unlocked. Awkward roar cry.
Who ate candy?
Sorry.
Thundercat toe.
Oh god, I should totally get out like an achievement unlocked tone. Was that you just trying to make sure your mic worked, or was that how Harmony responded back? I'm really curious.
that's how Harmony responded back. Like
That's
this.
adorable. We'll say as you give out the little rawr noise is about when Kasari comes strung up behind you, pulling along Meatloaf, who's carrying several bags to the side. Some of the colors return back to Kasari's face, and she gives you the briefest smile she can before saying, "Are you all ready to go? Or is there something else you wish to do before we leave?"
Who else?
It's you and Cross.
Okay. Well, I'd like to tell you guys that I love you in case I fucking die. Sorry.
Wouldn't be the first time.
It's true.
Too soon.
Let's hands on shoulders. Care about you too. First things first, Kasari, we by the Vishani outpost, pick up Galahad.
Oh, I suppose. Yeah, he did express an interest. I heard about the place. Certainly.
Yes.
Lead on.
Oh, Galahad.
All right, we make our way to the.
Okay. Walking the way there, it's not too far away. In about 15 minutes, you guys bend around outside the town, following the dirt path on the way towards the camp. The hill itself, have you been there before? Can you think of it, Wolfie?
Is that the same one where we had our fortunes taken?
Nope.
No, it's
Nope.
not. No, we
Okay.
haven't been here then.
All right, let me go grab that note for you so I can describe to this for you. Okay, and I suppose this should just be your first time too, Harmony.
Yeah.
Because you were in Lambordia during this time. Do-do-do-do-do. Also, I got to say I love this background music. It's one of my favorite ones. Really pretty. All right. As you guys continue on, the woods part to reveal an expansive clearing. A small, grass-covered hill with low houses built into its sides. Fog obscures the details, but you can see that these buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork and have decorative lanterns hanging from their sculpted eaves. Atop the hill, above the fog, is a ring of barrel-topped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring out through a hole in the top. The tent is brightly lit from within. Even at this distance, you can smell the odors of wine and horses that emanate from this central area.
Oh, this is a nice place. I like it. There's horses. This is Galahad's area.
Well, Kasar speaks up. To be exact, it's Esmeralda's Vistani camp. The people around here, well, certainly do their reputation to Vistani well. Like Kato's branch, who certainly would run off with your coin before you really just lift the finger to save your life. Or even Madame Eva's encampment, who tends to kind of keep to themselves, overlooking the castle. But Esmeralda has certainly done wonders to make this place our own, especially for the dark elves who live here as well.
Sounds nifty. I like Esmeralda.
She's always had this land's best interests in heart. I've always admired her that.
Hopefully we can help somehow.
You certainly helped a lot already. I don't think anyone has made as much of progress as you lot have. I mean, the best myself and Rita could handle with the rest of the rebellion has been to, well, keep the floods of darkness at bay. You have actually been able to pierce it. There's times I wonder, I feel like it's either my own failing that took for so long for any of this to happen, or I don't know, perhaps my mission was not to break it, but to prepare it for you all to come and save the day.
I think we're all in the right place. This is where we're supposed to be.
I like you. It's not too often you see people with a positive outlook towards this world.
Oh, it's a shit show, that's for sure, but I mean, you know, maybe we can fix that. I look forward to trying to fix that and bring happiness back to this land. These people, they've been through so much. They deserve to know happiness again. And I don't think they can do that right now. They're all afraid. That doesn't leave much room for good things to grow. You can't even grow good things here.
No, I know we've certainly tried. That's why I did what I could to make heroes out of the wolf hunters. To have them at least feel some spirit of Ula. To really, I don't know, give some hope to the townsfolk and to show that there is some good going on. Someone to cheer for.
You certainly did a good job.
By this point, you guys have made it to the top of this hill, which you plan to see the Vistani tent itself. Piled outside the wagons are several empty casks of wine. From inside the tent comes the sound of occasional cackling and stern words. 3 sputtering campfires fill the tent with smoke, and through the haze you can see 6 Vistani tending to their blades and weapons. To the side, you actually can see a girl that a few of you have not seen for quite some time. But upon seeing you, at least, well, she thinks it's you at first, but as Annabelle stands up and peers at your wall, just... Are you with the drunkard? The young Vistani girl speaks up.
He's not here. Talking about Garthzar, I'm assuming, right? Or...
Yes, yes, the bear man who, well, makes that lovely
Delicious
growling
drink.
noise.
He's not here right now, but he's okay.
Are you
I'm
come
sure-
here to...
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry. I said, I'm sure he would love to see you, though, sometime.
I've tried, but Auntie Ez says I have to stay here where it's safe.
I'll
Could
send him your way.
Excellent! The young girl kind of skips a jump, her hair kind of bouncing almost slightly at the thought of tormenting her favorite Goliath.
How have you been? Have you been well?
Been good. We've been safe. Strahd has left us to ourselves, keeping almost like he wanted to have Vallaki be an example to the rest of us as he tore that place asunder. But you must have done something, because, man, the sky was like filled with bats. That was really cool.
Yeah. Cross, what do you have to say to that?
Not a thing. Anyway, we're looking for Galahad. Have you seen him?
Oh, yes, he's inside talking to Auntie Ez and Miss Ava.
Could you take us to them?
Sure, this way. She smiles as she starts grabbing you by your paw and her by her hand and walking you towards the inside of the tent. As you walk in, the light inside, it blinds you for a second, but you can find the place filled with all kinds of maps of Barovia, various marks, and almost at the point it looks like a it's conspiracy theorist kind of battle wall, but with the precision of a strategic mind. Various Vistani are pointing towards various things in these maps and taking notes, as one of them you notice actually is conferring with looks like to be another of the Mardikovs, who is handing various scrolls to this Vistani. In the center, though, just almost on cue, you hear, "Ah, that would be your escorts now." You hear the cackle of Madame Eva, the old crone you've met oh so long ago, who told you your fortune. Brightly as ever, the little old lady starts walking over, her face, her toothy grin, giving a smile to the lot of you. I'm
Enemy.
glad to see you've managed to pull yourself all together, and that you decided to embrace your real self.
Glad you will too.
Oh, I've been enjoying the show, as it were. You've been stirring up quite of tale here in our lovely valley.
That sounds promising.
Hoping to continue the trend.
Oh, I'm sure. You are so close, so nearly close to the end. You already have, I can see, the sword and the statue. It's only one piece left to the puzzle. Though, you did almost lose your ally at some point.
You're not wrong.
Oh goodness. Got any hints, ma'am?
Oh, hints. You act like I'm some kind of spoiler of sorts. Well, you've come to the right place. But more on that later, dearie. I believe Esmeralda would wish to speak to you, and, well, judging by the sneer I can feel coming from behind me, grows impatient at all this. Looking up over her shoulder, you can see Esmeralda crossing her arms, giving the most disappointing of looks at the old hag, waiting for a chance to speak to you two.
Hi.
Hello.
Have any news for us? Anything you'd like to tell us?
Other than my sheer amazement that that woman can still call things on the spot. She said that you would be coming here soon and to be picking up one of my best men. Galahad gives a bit of a chuckle at hearing this.
I love him.
And I love you too.
Yes, we're here to pick up Gal. That is for certain. We have
Good.
business at a certain mansion.
Would you like
Sorry
to-
here.
You happy bastard.
The good madam said you're going to go talk to dragons. His eyes flare and smiles greatly at the sound of it. Sounds like fun.
That would definitely be the idea. Curry some favor. Perhaps find an ally or a useful weapon in this ever long fight against evil.
Could not agree more. Could not agree more. Sounds like a good adventure in itself. And Madame Ava has promised to lend her few men she has to keep an eye on things here, so I feel like I can part ways.
Glad to
Esmeralda
hear it.
scoffs at this. You two, please tell me someone there has at least one of you lot is planning to go to the tower.
Sure.
Tower.
I left-
Which tower?
I left a letter with Rita to pass along to the others. To you? Confounded wizard.
Oh, yes. Our group is split among three. Some are staying
Oh,
in the town, and some are traversing Ravenloft. And we are going.
oh. Well, that's daring. Right. I hope hope your friends at Ravenloft of yours safe. Of the ones going, oh dear. She just massages her head. Right, I need a horse. She goes and whistles over to one of her allies. I'm making for the tower tonight. I have a feeling they may need a hand dealing with Rictavio. Will you four be fine? I have some other horses set aside for you. Madame Ava, she rolls her eyes. Said you need them to get to the mansion in time.
Except not in my will we be fine?
I think us four should be just a-okay.
They'll be fine, dearies. They will have 2 paladins with them. Besides, everyone has their own worries this evening. Best not to spread the anxiety too thin.
Nice.
You
She's gonna
okay?
need anxiety meds after this.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. We're good.
Now, before you all go, she points over to, she thinks for a second. You both have surely gone through quite the transformations. Which of you is stronger? Can't decide.
What kind of strength are you talking? There's different kinds.
I'm tough. I'm very strong now.
Decisiveness. That's fair. Works enough for me. Here, she tosses over a little a locket to you, sealed tight. It's about the size of like a drink coaster. So it's a big one. Hold on to that. You won't be able to open it until the right moment, but I think with your strength, you should be able to make it happen. You'll know the moment when it arrives.
What is it exactly? So I can put it in the treasure.
You have right now a large silver locket.
Large silver locket. All right. So I can put it on my neck. Or
Yep,
in the
it's around
back.
your neck.
I slip it on. I go, thank you.
You're welcome, dear. Though you all probably want to thank me later. Be careful.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Lord can be a bit forceful.
Oh, I look forward to getting ripped apart again. It'll be so much fun.
You'll put yourself back together again.
Very true.
Somebody pick up my piece of...
So when do we set out? I'm antsy.
We are ready to go as soon as we
Alright.
get on the horses.
Alright, let's saddle up.
Thank you all again.
Right. The others wish you goodbyes and travel safe as you get outside. Gassar is already on top of Meatloaf as several of Vistani walk up with various horses for you all. In your particular, Harmony, because of your sheer size, your horse is not really a horse, it's more as a bull.
I look at it with a big eye, like, oh my, you are awesome. Does he say anything back since we can commune?
Thank you.
Hello? I'm fine. The bull gives you like a curious look, not used to one of your kind be able to talk to him.
Is it okay if I ride on you?
Yeah, he's up and down. Do you have hay?
I don't, but I might be able to find some. Is there hay laying around anywhere?
You notice, looking into the bag strapped to him, there is hay in the saddles.
I smile really big. I'm like, hey! I reach in and I grab a handful and I offer it to him.
He snips it for a second before chopping down. You may ride.
Awesome! Thank you! Back.
You can thank me again with more hay.
Reaches in, grabs a tiny
Yes.
bit this time. We'll be great friends.
Alright. Gassar goes and gets to the front. We ride this way.
Ba-da-dum-bum-bum.
She goes and gets a whoosh on her reins as she starts running off. All of you in your part do the same. You start doing the same, running off into the distance. As the trees go streaking by. You guys are not going like in a barrel neck race, but are certainly fast enough that you are hitting at a pace that one would say is more like would be like a jog for all of you, but it's not so much that you cannot speak to one another to go along. As you're right along, you both can see that Gassari's grave look has returned to her face.
So what do you think we'll face in here, Kasari?
I don't think, young one, I know. The place, Argon Vasalt, is... It's filled with revenants. Revenants of a long ancient order. One that has killed me in the past.
I don't like that at all. We certainly can't let him kill you. Now.
No, I don't think I could bear losing another eye.
Ugh. Do you have any tips or tricks as how maybe we could avoid the Revenant?
That's just it. You said you mentioned you've seen a dragon, yes?
Mhm.
Yes.
That would probably have been the Lord of that banner himself, Lord Argynvost. He was a good metallic dragon, a silver dragon. Long ago, if I'm told, he knew of a place called the Amber Temple, a repository of evil power guarded by the forces of good. And he wanted to make sure that whatever was trapped inside the Amber Temple wouldn't be allowed to escape. So he built that mansion. Argynvost Holt's close by. I took some time, I found out that he was extraordinarily wealthy and he was comfortable living among humans with disguised as one of them, and he used those resources to attract all kinds of heroes. He brought them together under a banner of good
Hey guys,
and valor. Together they formed an Order of the Silver Dragon. Unfortunately, that has changed because of Strahd.
So he's bad now? Has he been brainwashed?
No. Argynvost, some told, is dead. Been dead for some time. But his knights remain determined to enact their revenge upon the one who killed their master. The Revenants are that order.
Who killed his master?
Over the table, Strahd killed Lord Argynvost.
Okay.
Is what she's saying. No worries.
Okay. Well, then they should be on our side, right?
That's what I thought too once I learned about the secret. About the history of them. However, they want to keep Strahd here. When they realized that killing him once he became undead would free him of this prison of his own creation, their rage, their anger turned to one of, I guess, a level of pettiness that can only compare to those of their ilk. Granted, when I first went there long ago, when I was traveling with Rita, I didn't know this. I tried to talk to them peacefully, tried to noticing that they were of once holy warriors themselves. I tried to reason with them. I went prostrated myself without weapon and armor. And in return, they drove a blade through my head.
Is there a champion among them?
I believe so, but maybe deep inside that banner. If you seek to make allies with them, you would be your best bet to speak to convince them to your cause. I don't know how I got out there alive. I woke up later in a chapel surrounded by Rita and our colleagues. But I felt...
I've just come to this being a cleric and like grace from Bahamut recently, but what god do you pray to?
I don't know. he, my memory is foggy at the time, but I believe it was one that was at Kresik. Cross, hearing this, you feel a sharp shock in the back of your mind as you get flashbacks to dealing with the Phantom and his Wendigo and all the monstrosity of that chapel in the ruins of Kresik not too long ago.
Me and Wakiko. He's Lord of the Wendigos.
I'm not sure if that was what that place once was when I was brought back. I think a holy man once lived there.
There was a great chapel.
It does sound familiar.
There's
I have
huge with stained windows.
with a courtyard, yes.
Yes.
Wonder if that was the Phantom in disguise.
Very well
Doesn't
could be.
matter. But regardless, I thought it'd be fair to you three to know what we're dealing with, who we're trying to fight against. Not only are we after disgraced, trained warriors, we are fighting a level of hatred that has been strong through centuries.
I appreciate the details. They may provide to be crucial.
Guess we'll find out. As you all ride off into the distance, we're going to go jump to the other side of the Laki now. To the others, heading towards Ravenloft. Yeah. How have you guys been traveling? Has it been by walking, or would you've gone? I'll let you describe. How would you have made your way over there?
I didn't think we left yet because I still had to talk to Rita.
Okay. We'll run back to that real quick. So we'll say a half hour earlier, you guys had just watched as Cross and Harmony had left to go about their way. Lute, Shade, and Mori. We'll say that you're now convened presently in Rita's workshop.
I'll go up to Rita and say, hey, I think we're about to head out.
She's in turn immediately. You watch as she goes and snaps her fingers one last time as you see this new orb of both various colors, almost like a marble, about the size of an apple, kind of come to glow and solidify as it kind of floats down to the table. Good.
Oh, what's that?
I think this is just about ready. This, my friend, she turns around, is my latest version of the Blastia. Ideally one that hopefully won't explode.
Oh, so it's not a jewel?
No. Though I guess it could be of quite use.
Looks pretty priceless to me. So, what sets this apart from the old versions?
Ideally one that actually will properly put magic to use for you all. I've infused in this one the power of a teleportation circle. I'm going to be writing one on the ground somewhere in the crypt here. But if you are going into Ravenloft, and if this is indeed going to go down the way you say you will, I felt it would have been best to give you all an exit that wasn't through a goblet of fire.
That's a good idea. There's no saying that we'll be able to make
Valid.
it to the fountain anyway.
Yeah.
If shit does go
Plus,
down.
I mean, if things go the way that we want them to go, we go in, destroy the heart, make it to the fountain, get whatever the fuck's up there at Solinka Pass, and then use the teleportation thing, and ta-da! We're home. Strahd's mad, Tyette's mad, and we get a laugh in it.
I hope it's that easy,
There.
Shade.
I really hope so too, man. I want happiness.
I don't blame you. Just so you know, all it really takes is just to focus for a moment on this. If my equations forming this together are correct, it should embed itself in the ground and hold fit there as like a doorway back here. If you remove it or even touch it, it will. Fortunately, the spell will be gone and the Blastia will be destroyed. But if you hide it well, and you could use it as a back way into Ravenloft. So use it wisely.
It's becoming very useful. Thank you, Rita.
You can show your appreciation by coming back alive.
It's guaranteed the work.
She stalls a bit longer than you would like.
God.
In,
No!
in theory, yes. Yes, it should.
I have faith in your abilities.
I don't like theory, but I'll trust you.
Good, good. She hands it over to... Well, she stretches it out to the three of you.
I'll pick it up. And just to be safe, I'll wrist pocket
Yeah,
it.
you take it, because I don't trust myself with that. Yeah, I don't trust that. Or I don't trust myself with it.
Yeah. I'll wrist pocket it so it's safe and can't break or anything.
By the way, Loot. She walks over to her workbench and pulls out a bundle wrapped in cloth. I meant to get this to you sooner, but though the events that have happened, it's... Well... This is from Esmeralda and myself. We were able to convince a mutual benefactor to make this for you. She hands it out to you,
Here.
Loot. I don't know, is Perry here?
Yes.
Oh, good,
Okay.
good.
Oh yeah.
I didn't hear him, so I was like,
Well, you're
Well, what
handed
is
this.
it, Flynn?
You unwrap it to find a prosthetic arm, one that's similar in design to Esmeralda's leg. It's got that level of like you can tell that some love and care was put into this to match your style, your personality, and to not be a bit of a cursed item brought out by the Phantom.
I guess Luke's just gonna pop off his old arm and just put it in a socket like He-Man.
it suits you.
Looks very good.
Now
Yes.
I'm the Winter Soldier.
And it comes with features.
Ooh.
So, knowing you, we figured you would have, well, make a few uses out of this. She walks over and goes and points on the back of the palm of this arm. 3 buttons. This first one over here, she goes and presses it. You watch as your arm transforms into a moment into a hook shot. Just in case you need a bit of a quick getaway.
Oh no!
Oh yes.
Oh my god! You've made me Inspector Gadget.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Oh my god.
Luke's
Nice.
gonna point at a wall and just like hold his palm out like like the Iron Man. Rocket blast. Rocket blast.
Using a bonus reaction, basically this gives you the ability to have like a Misty Step action.
That's cool.
Except mechanically. You watch this goes. It works like a hook shot essentially. You instantly get drawn to the spot you shot it at.
Luke's gonna recall it. Are there any pots in the room?
Oh,
You
watch it, Link.
see a few pots of Rita's by her
Please don't.
desk.
Luke's
No.
This is
Luke's
our
gonna-
home, Luke. This is our home.
Luke's gonna aim.
Shade's gonna hide. Shade's gonna hide behind Melchior.
Luke,
Wait. She goes and
Luke,
moves one
please.
pot out of the way and puts another one in front of it. Get that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Luke's gonna fire.
It goes.
Do I need to roll to make sure it doesn't like ricochet and like fucking go flying everywhere?
Nope, it's like a Misty Step. So it shoots out, it breaks the pot, which shatters, but it then draws you to where it was.
Oh goodness.
As you get there, you kind of like almost like speed slide over there.
Why did you give him this
Rita.
power?
Rita nods approvingly. Yes, that's excellent. Okay, that works well. And I always hated that bloody thing. It was Karloff's.
That cunt.
Yes. And this other button, she goes and presses to like a middle one in your hand. It opens up the big back of your forearm to reveal a makeshift flute. Just in case anything else of yours gets broken. She winks, knowing about your recent instrument mishaps. And lastly, she points to the third most right button, which causes your thumb to pop open to reveal a tiny little piece of candy. It's for snacks.
Oh my god.
He has a candy pistol.
It doesn't actually shoot candy, but we figured you don't want to get peckish out there.
You can store your food in there. Very small food.
Hell yeah. You're gonna have to send me the info on this later so I can write it down. But hell yeah. Luke bows to the ladies, but like as he bows, like the hook arm kind of like shoots. He's not used to it yet, obviously.
Oh god!
Does it just like shoot in the ground in front of you?
But like he extended his hand out like in a bow, so it probably shot wherever his hand was pointing at that moment.
So you bow and then just got
Make
like
it
pulled
dexterity
off.
check quick.
Oh boy.
All you hear is "rack" as he gets pulled away.
I ducked. I just duck.
You go flying towards the wall as you knock over a few tables and chairs. You hear the classic, straight up like a random cat goes, meow! And as well as
My leg.
my leg, my cabbages. You hear from Autumn.
Yeah. I'm not there. Am I there? I'm there.
So like from the huddle of shit that Luke just broke, you just see like a single feathered sum up from the pile.
Autumn weeps over her cabbages, which just no one can leave alone. Just leave them alone.
You should switch to a different vegetable.
A more durable vegetable like a durian.
Ew.
It's not a vegetable, but you get my point.
Ew.
Well, then you find me some durian seeds and I'll plant one.
Ew.
Don't have any? I thought so. You'll just have to make do with this broken cabbage.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
without that,
Autumn
You should
looks
probably
like she's
hitting,
getting
you should
ready to
probably
hurl
hitting the
half a
old dusty
cabbage at
trail.
you.
Got a long way to go.
Indeed. Be safe out there, all of you.
Thank you.
Should we ease you off?
We'll try our best.
You stay safe too, okay?
I plan on it. We'll take care of the homestead.
But expect nothing less.
We'll do our best here. Good luck.
Let's
Be careful.
Let's go find Maria.
Loot, so we're stepping at the door, right?
Yep.
Loot's gonna pull out his fucking his little gay guitar and strum a little tune. On the road again. And that's that.
I thought it was gonna be the sound of music. I shit you not. No one like Maria. Oh my God.
And sure enough, this music does follow you. All the what? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah, this is gonna go great.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me. Food in my mouth. Doesn't take
Peter.
long for you guys to find Maria outside, hanging out with Argy and Shepard at the foot of the church's doorsteps.
You all ready?
Ready to go.
I am, yes. I've also gotten our form of transportation again, being she points to a horse-drawn buggy. The gnome has volunteered to drive. More like voluntold. Argy sneers. But yes, I'll take care of it.
Appreciate it.
Does Argy have like a fucking like a biker outfit on or something?
No. He has this usual like tweed jacket and little flat cap.
I feel like there's something I should do though.
Next time.
No, I can move faster in the air because I can not have to, worry about terrain. But I feel like I should go speak to Octavio. It sounds like he has information about Strahd. But maybe I can fly there and then meet you at Ravenloft.
Autumn references a letter and says he says to meet at the tower at Lake Baratok and to ask for Emil. However, we'll be seeing Emil when we go to help the townsfolk. Perhaps if you come with us halfway, you can talk to Emil there.
Would that work?
Hmm.
You said it yourselves that
What?
time was of the essence.
Yeah, but if he has information that might make it easier to destroy the heart.
Then we...
Well, I was told that the wizard was going to give you a way to get back here. Look at these splits.
Yeah.
You could always go at the very least, find a spot to drop that down in Ravenloft. Maybe back at the crypts. You don't necessarily have to destroy the heart, at least take this chance, this prime opportunity to go explore the castle without the master around.
Okay, that works.
If you wish to speak with Emil, we will be meeting with him today. If you come with us part way, you can then perhaps meet the others after you've spoken with him the rest of the way there.
Okay. Is that on the way? Like,
It's in the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
but like if I'm flying, would I be able to make up the distance?
It depends on how fast you can fly.
I can, if I'm dashing, I can cover 100 feet a second, every 6 seconds.
Let's see.
Because my flying speed is 50 feet. My base flying speed is 50 feet. And I don't need to follow roads or anything. I can fly.
Mhm.
As the
Perhaps
crow,
you could go on ahead of us and
as the crow
let
flies.
Emil know that we are coming as well.
Yeah, that works.
All right. Change of plans and how I was gonna run this tonight. Okay.
Sorry.
Because in that case, I might stop it because I wanted to do the bit with Emil and all that with Shiki.
Okay, yeah, then just never mind. I'll just go to Ravenloft.
We can hold off for that. At least your part with that. If you're gonna go to like Baratalk with the others.
Well, like, I wasn't sure that Autumn and Shiki and Wakigo were going to the tower. I thought they were just going to help people back.
No,
to
we
their,
are,
to their
but
homes.
we are meeting Emil to help those people, right?
Yeah, Emil has the townspeople.
Yeah,
Right. So
at the tower though, or is he not at the tower right now?
Over the table, that was good. That's what I was trying to hint at was that Emil, who's helped keep people safe at a tower, at a very similar tower that Victoria was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're going to the same place.
Okay.
yes, those two things are the same thing.
All right. Yeah. Then I guess I'll go with him, and then I'll meet the Ravenloft team.
If you would prefer, since you seem to be faster than all of us might be at once, you can go on ahead of us, tell Emil we are coming, and to have everyone prepare.
Yeah. I'll
And
do
then
that.
you can get the information you need. That way we will not be holding you back.
that sounds like a plan. And I'm sure you guys can keep each other safe.
Certainly.
So we're not destroying the... I'm confused.
No, you guys are going to start heading to Ravenloft. I'm going to go talk to Emil, and then I'm going to meet you at Ravenloft.
Okay. I think I get it.
He can move faster as a bird, so he will go meet Rictavio, gain information for you on how to best conquer the heart, and then he will fly the rest of the way to meet you.
Yes, because I can fly directly, like straight lines. You know, fastest distance, fastest way between
Right,
2
it's
points.
not encumbered by
So where are
terrain.
we putting the teleportation thingy?
In Ravenloft, I think is the current plan.
Okay. Fuck. All right. In that case, I need to go replan some things.
Sorry.
So that's kind of might have to be the end of today.
Okay. Like I said, if that's a problem, I could just go to Ravenloft. I just thought it might be a good idea to get this information. That sounds like we need.
Yeah, I was. Shit.
What's wrong? I'm confused.
I guess over the table, is this vital information or not? Because if it's vital information that we're going to need, it's kind of important for us to have it.
I'm taking
It's
that
not
position.
vital.
Yes.
It's not vital information. It is important information, but what was going to happen there? You know, I mentioned before, like in the past, with like, oh, you guys are going to the werewolf den.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring out this other folder now. It's
Oh no.
can of worms are going like left and right. Not really can of worms. It's like series of events that I need to reshuffle around.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Crap.
Oh no.
I could just go to Ravenloft, if that makes it easier. Or the group can start heading to Ravenloft, and you guys can do that bit.
Give me like 15 seconds here to go look at some notes.
Okay. Yeah, like I'm not trying to make this difficult.
That's right. We're not trying to make things too complicated, but we probably are. But we're not trying to. Looks like we are anyway. Wah, wah. Dee. Dee, dee, dee. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Hold on, let me find the hold music. I'll find it. Don't worry. I got it.
Just put up
I
like
got you.
an intermission thing. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da.
I got it. I got it. Here it is.
I'm hearing nothing.
It's a video. You gotta click on it.
Video, more like a video's a video, I suppose.
Yep. Lindy, you're muted.
Hi. All right. So here's what's gonna go down. We're gonna do the rest of what I was gonna at least had laid down for Ravenloft stuff for shade and loot. Straight up, Maury. If everybody going to go talk to Octavio, that's gonna have to happen next week.
That's fine.
I will have to go rewrite what I set up for that. That's fine. It's just, yeah, I can't do it tonight for that bit.
That's fine.
Okay.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, like
You know,
I don't want to stress you out here.
not stressed. I'm just had a moment where I kind of lost my footing. That's fine. You know that picture of the gif of Sheldon tossing the papers up in the air that DMs like to use? Had one of those brief moments there for a second, but I'm now picking up my notes and getting back on track.
Okay. As long as you're okay.
I'll be. It's gonna take that week to work out like Baratalk stuff. Right up. So, if you're gonna go make your way towards the lake, I guess it leaves you, Loot, and Shade to be outside the wagon.
Team handful.
I would have discussed this with the group before going, so like I didn't just disappear on them.
Okay, we want to go and see if they're cool with it too.
Well, no, like I was like everything I was saying before was in character. I was saying there's something I feel like I should do. That was all in character.
Yes, I thought that Autumn and Mori were actually having a discussion in front of everyone about this.
I was talking.
That's what
I was talking to the
that's what I
group as a
figured.
whole.
So I thought everyone should hopefully be aware, and if not, we'll make them aware.
Yeah.
Before we carry out these things.
That sounds like a threat.
Yeah.
We will make them aware. Stay hydrated. This is a threat.
Yeah, I kind of planned on Autumn being gone already on the way to a meal, personally.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can go.
No, that's okay. It's okay. We're gonna yes ending this.
Oh. So you planned on Autumn meeting Emil first?
Well, you with Wakiko and all that, with Barda going to go check on the townsfolk, making your way there.
Right. We would get there shortly after Mori, I think. Because we're heading in the same direction, but he'd get there first.
Yeah, but don't worry about that. Like I said, that's going to play out next week. Now I have to... Oh, new player going to be in that scenario. Yeah.
Is that okay? Is that fine?
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Like I said, it's cool. It's just like...
It doesn't ruin things, does it?
Yeah, because like...
It doesn't ruin things. It just means I have to change plans around a little.
Well, like, my end goal is still to be at Ravenloft to help out. I was just going to talk to him real fast. But if that's not what you had planned, I could just go to Ravenloft, is what I'm trying to say.
It's not that... Put it this way. What would Mori do?
He would try to get as much information as he can before
bringing
a group into someplace that they can die.
Yeah, and that's what you're going to roleplay as. And it's not... A bit of a spoiler. It's not that because it changes my plans, or ruins plans. No. It's that it's not going to be a quick chat.
Okay, gotcha.
Not by a long shot.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh.
Is Autumn gonna miss out because of this too?
Well, don't worry about that. Like I said, it's going to have to change things around.
Hey.
So... Yeah.
Well, if it's gonna throw off other storylines, I will just go to Ravenloft as planned, and that way it's simpler.
No, it's fine. Like I said, it's fine. I just wanted to explain why I was kind of going. Oh boy.
I think what we want to say is because I know Mori wants to eventually be at Ravenloft, and if going to see Emil real quick is going to prevent him from doing that, would he still do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like,
or is that too meta? Like,
if I was guessing, say for the cards on the table, I want this to be fun. The reason I was struggling was trying to find the right way to not spoil anything.
Mm-hmm.
In the case of fun, if we wanted to do, yes, you want your character to go to Ravenloft.
Okay, so then I will go to Ravenloft.
Okay.
Autumn will pick up the information for you guys and try to get it to you if necessary.
Okay.
How's that?
Because
Perfect.
we'll say, for the sake of playing canon, that you got like a sudden intervention from the Raven Queen, being like, "Go to Raven."
Got it.
I've been having one of these like train stop moments in a while. So thank you for your patience with this. But yeah, straight up, you could feel from the Raven Queen as well that Rictavio is not gonna make this a quick chat for you guys.
Okay, got it. So onward to Ravenloft.
Hi, I was cutting out for a good majority of that. Okay, is Melchior coming with us
Yes.
or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just back to the original time.
Yeah. Essentially, what happened was the guys had really good plans, and the DM was like, "I like this plan, but I also want to find the right way to say that this plan will definitely change what you intended to
God,
do."
internet, please. Hold on.
Okay.
Nettie?
Sorry, I had to move to my phone. My internet was just getting too much.
Ready. You're
I
back.
understand.
We missed you.
In short, we essentially missed was the frankly, Autumn and Melchior having a legit, fair plan. However, the DM was struggling because they knew what they planned to do afterwards, and trying to find the right way to not sort of say, if you go to try to talk to Octavio, you probably won't be back anytime soon to go hang out at Ravenloft.
And my end goal is to be at Ravenloft, so I will just go to Ravenloft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long story
We need
short,
our
Raven.
impulse control anyway.
That's true. Please take some
What's-
impulse control with you. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Hands you Mori.
Because Shade and Loot both depend on Mori for impulse control.
I don't think Luke cares about what I think at all, but I think it's best if I go with you guys. So
If Loot
do
has
that.
any bit of impulse control, it will be you.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Regardless, thank you for bearing with me with that little fumble. I don't have a lot as much anymore with DMing, but
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's fine.
I mean, to be fair, I was cutting out in and out the whole time, so I didn't hear a goddamn word of it.
Long story short, Ravenloft.
Yes.
You going. See you later.
And just for one quick little giggle, I have to throw this out. It's what my face was when this whole conversation started.
Let me see.
In Misfits.
Concern. You know, the last time you posted that face, we wanted to go to the cave with the deer folk. So that also makes me have that face.
You're not wrong. Okay. For bearing through all that and being understanding, Maury, give yourself a point of inspiration as well as you, Autumn. Actually, since it was taken up during your time slide here, Loot and Natty, we'll just give you guys some as well.
Yeehaw.
Look at these, handing out these points of inspiration like hotcakes. Hell
I'll
yeah.
take it.
Well,
I'll take it.
Absolutely.
well, like I said, as I learned in customer service, you fix a problem and then you go and make a good positive moment out of it.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I'm a happy customer. I have a point of inspiration.
All right. So, we'll say, for the sake of everything that just happened there, you guys went, grabbed the Blastia, met up with Maria, and we're on your way through the woods already. Like much what it was with Harmony and Cross, if this would be your chance to kind of have any kind of last minute thoughts you'd like to express amongst one another, to go about your way.
So, what do we do if the Blastia decides it doesn't want to work?
It's gonna work. All the other ones have worked.
Okay.
Even though-
If it
I
doesn't-
like how you have faith in Rita, and I respect that. I would like to have a backup plan just in case it doesn't.
if it doesn't work, then our plan goes back to what it was before. We use the fountain.
Yep. Okay.
And that can
Yes, I would like to iterate. Oh, I'm sorry. Please continue.
No, I was gonna say that can either take us back to the coffin maker shop in Valaki, or it could take us to the Amber Temple.
I was going to also reiterate that although this mission is important, please preserve your lives if possible. If things are
Over the
very much
table?
going south, I want you to live to fight another day.
Is this over the table?
No.
Because they're already in the wagon.
No, fuck, you're right. Sorry. I thought we were still like. Never mind. Never mind.
We'll
then.
take that. We'll take that over the table, though.
Yeah,
You're just
Over
saying.
to-
You're just saying that to to nobody.
just to the ether.
I thought that we were
Cool.
all like about to part ways, and like this is my last thing I'm saying to them. Like, don't die, basically.
We'll
But they're
take
already
that
gone,
as
so
what you-
cool.
We'll
We'll
take
do
that as
this-
what you said as we left.
Yes, agreed.
Well,
You
Long
you'll
story
get
short,
more-
please don't die.
Like it cuts to that, and then it cuts to the seat of us in the wagon. Yeah, that's how the editing works.
We're all gonna die, they say.
Okay.
There.
So,
You're
In
all
case
going to
things-
die down here. Sorry,
no, go ahead.
that was a short bit.
Oh, okay. I was like, well, if things go wrong and we lose somebody, good news, I still have my scroll of Revivify. How rich are all of you? Because I have no money.
I think scrolls don't use components, do they?
I don't know,
Oh.
God, do they?
I think scrolls just work.
Let's find out. Do scrolls, dear Nanette, use components? Because I was going to rule it as that they do, but I'm curious, honestly.
I don't think they do. I think it's if you have this, like a wizard learn spell, you have to have the components.
Yeah. Spell scrolls probably don't require any components. Spell is on your class spell list. You can read the scroll and cast its spell without providing any material components. Okay. I can go with that because once you use it at least once, regardless of whether it works or not, the scroll goes away.
Yeah.
So
So, we have one.
Scroll.
We have
Oh,
one
is
free
component.
revivify.
We have one
One
free
time use.
Revivify. Good. I don't have to rob any of you if you die.
Well, you might anyway. I mean, you might want to. Who knows?
Just don't check your wallets.
Don't.
Ca-
Don't
ca-
check 'em.
call it a doctor's fee.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Sorry, you can't afford your co-payment.
Oh no!
'Cause it's
I
too
think death is a pre-existing condition.
Death is a pre-existing condition.
That's about right.
Your insurance has been revoked.
You know what else is a pre-existing condition?
Living.
Fist to a face.
I don't know. The
Alright.
fist doesn't exist at first, so
Am I being threatened?
Take it as you will.
All right.
Oh, God.
stay hydrated. This is a threat.
So will we get there, or are we just going straight in?
We'll try to find the best way to get in, I think.
Well, yeah, like once we find that.
Yeah.
All right.
Need to move
Cool.
fast.
Yeah. Well, I'll be there to buff anybody up that needs it. I don't know how well my crossbow would work on that, so
Anything that can be done is useful.
I have Sacred Flame and arrows. And then after that, you just come to me if you have a boo-boo or something.
Got it.
Don't forget there, youngness. Maria speaks up. If all else fails, you can always just chuck you at it and you can stab it in midair. You're good at keeping yourself latched onto things, right?
Maybe?
Flashes back to Adam.
I mean, I did. Even if he tried to... I hate my fucking headset. I did hold on to him. Even when he tried to throw me out the window. Didn't I?
Oh,
If I'm remembering that right?
you
know-
did. You did.
And
Yeah.
the blood beast. Didn't you hold on to a blood beast?
I've hold on to a lot of things. I call that my snake bite.
Here, I thought it was your kitty claw.
You march. You munch. Munch on
Same
it.
thing. So maybe I can do that as long as you guys promise that if I miss, that you'll catch me.
I'll catch you.
Thank you.
I'll do what I can.
Maria is totally that guy behind his kid, being like, Come on, son. Go ahead and fall backwards. Son falls backwards. Father steps away. See, that's the first rule. You can never trust anyone. That's Maria.
I'm gonna trust Melchior. I'll trust him. If all else fails, just throw me at it, I guess. I'm light. I can take it. I can fly.
I call dibs.
Bitch.
On what?
I'm throwing her.
What? I always wanted to try to toss an elf.
Oh my god.
It's half elf.
That sounds. I'm not gonna say anything.
I like it.
It's exactly what you think, Master Luke.
Racism.
It's exactly what you think. Racism.
I don't. You know what? Yeah. All right.
Listen, since what happened last time, I don't want to start another argument, like Terrorverse. So let's keep this clean.
Yeah. We're moving on.
I will absolutely go off if I need to.
We're moving on.
Maria does give you a smirky wink and a smile.
Moving right along. Do. Footloose and fancy free.
Help.
We'll say, oh, by the way, Garf and Arena, we'll wait to them to actually get a chance to roleplay it next time they're here.
Like
we'll
a
say
flashback.
that, yeah. Well, like they know that one like kind of dark side of the wagon that's not so in focus. They may be there, so we'll keep that in mind throughout all of this. And if they happen to be there, they'll come in to play. If not, well, they're just never there in the first place. So they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
That way we can just focus on you lot. Ones are here. Okay.
I'm being teased.
Bye.
Yes. Yes, you are.
I'm starting to think Maria's a lesbian.
Heck yeah.
When you can't tell anymore.
I just say everyone's fair game.
Anyway, we're moving on
Valid.
to Ravenloft.
Meanwhile,
Back to the plot. Sure enough, just as Shay's face gets to the point of being red as a fucking apple,
Leave me alone.
you hear Argy say from outside, "We're here." So you guys look up. There looms the tall, looming towers of Ravenloft.
It's as ugly as I remember.
Way to be dramatic about it, Argy.
it just needs a new paint job.
Yeah.
You know, yes, I quite agree. The little rainbows, a star. Can never get Strahd to agree with me on that.
I was thinking sky green,
A meteor.
Sky green.
sky blue,
A meteor to demolish
cyan.
it.
A meteor. Just needs a meteor right there in the center.
Even more of an ashy color.
You don't happen to know of any secret ways in, do you, Argy?
Not really, no. I don't suppose you're leaving a lock for all of us, would he?
No.
We can always try the back door.
What back door?
Let me think for a second here. A back door. Well, there's one, I suppose. On the far backside of the mountain, there's the entrance to the crypt beneath the castle. It's quite of a drop.
It's always the crypt.
Yes, let me see exactly where that little bit is.
We're all mistresses. We have to live underground. We're never the one they proudly pro.
It's amazing our eyesight is so good.
Is there? No, it's actually in the crypt.
Puppies.
I found the right floor of this freaking thing. Maury, Artie looks to you. You, that bird. Can you like teleport to it?
Teleport to it? Unfortunately not.
No.
That'd be really impressive. But
Yeah.
it's mostly just the merging and the flying.
What'd you have in mind?
Well, I was thinking one of us could fly it over and, I guess, essentially open up the front door for ourselves.
Oh,
Climb
no.
Or-
over. That's my specialty.
I can fly over. I can merge with Mordecai.
Loot readies his hook arm.
I believe that's how we got in the first time, right? I flew over and I unlocked the gate.
Actually, the way we got
unlocked.
in, yeah,
It was unlocked for you.
yeah, we were invited.
There was like a portcullis thing that had to be unlocked at one point. Or was that a different castle? Could have been a different castle.
Wasn't that out of character? That was the castle. Wasn't that the castle we got? We were looking for Harmony in.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Back
that
in the
was
mountains.
Adam's castle. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, there's one crazy idea you could always try. You could just knock.
What?
What?
Okay.
Why would we do
Walk-
that?
walk forward.
Loot. Look at me. Look at me.
Argy. Oh, you good? Okay, I'll let you. You're stopped by Shade. You're able to catch up to Loot.
Can I roll to get out of her grasp?
Oh
I
shit.
don't think she's grabbed you yet. Just trying to
Ah,
talk to
damn
you.
it.
I grab him.
Can I roll to get out of her grasp?
Yeah. Athletics versus athletics.
That does a -1 too, so eat that. It's a hat. Damn it!
Eat that.
Eat that. Ugh.
Why couldn't it be
Shit.
dexterity? I'm avoiding it. I'm avoiding a grab.
Before we start knocking on the doors, let's wait and see what Argy has to say. Please.
Argy walks up. Actually, Loot has the right idea.
Please explain yourself.
If I know anything about old, tall, gloomy, and depressing, is that he's one cocky bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he would let us into his home, thinking that there's nothing we could do to actually stop him or hurt him. Better yet, it could be like a spider welcoming in a fly to its web. It would mean essentially walking into a trap. However, it would be still walking inside.
I mean, maybe we could pick out the traps.
I am very perceptive.
There's always the option of trying to scale the wall. You do have Hookshot Boy here.
And I'm good at climbing. Melchior can fly.
Anyone have rope?
I was even gonna say it. I have rope.
Alright.
I think we probably all have rope.
Well, in that case, let's get sneaky.
Let's do it.
Let's get sneaky.
Yeehaw. So yeah, before we get too comfortable with this is I can use this, right?
I think the story would work.
That makes sense.
So basically, you can parkour like you're from Assassin's Creed. As far as like that's
Yeah.
my summation of that.
She's what's his nuts? Altair.
Yeah, or Ezio.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. I always forget the second one. Yet he's the most popular one, if I remember correctly.
That is.
Listen, as long as there's some hay bales, you're fine.
Yeah. So we climbing then.
Loot ready's his hook arm.
You guys, all right. So you're gonna be walking up casually, or you try to sneak up?
Sneak.
sneak.
All right. Let's see those stealth rolls.
Is it nighttime?
But at this point, I would say, yeah, it's nighttime because
Ooh,
it
that's
can't
not
be
great.
Ravenloft without some spookiness.
I always
Don't
forget
forget
what
your-
stealth is.
Don't
It's
forget.
like right at the bottom next to survive. Yeah, there you go. Oh, wow.
Yeah!
That makes sense.
You have luck
Shit.
by any chance? Or are you saving that?
I mean, I could use a luck dice.
You also did you get inspiration?
Oh, you're right. You know what? Fuck it. I have 2 luck dices. I can spare an inspiration. That's better.
All right. Let's see here. Maria rolled a 5, and Arky rolled a 2.
Oh, great. It looks like I wasted it for nothing.
I'm gonna go. Hang on. Let's see.
You know, what are their bonuses?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real fast.
Okay. So Maria
far?
actually got a total of 11,
Better.
and Argy. Let's see, stealth, exterior. Oh, nice. Also got an 11.
Oh,
No,
Better.
13.
I mean,
Better.
well, yeah. That'll work, I guess. Maybe.
Hopefully.
We'll find out. As you guys walk up closely, you're doing your best to be quiet. You can see through the front gates 2 large patrolling blood beasts going about around the walls of the Ravenloft. The front gate is clear, save for the occasional crow that just caws as you walk by. Let's see what those blood beasts roll now. I swear to God, if they get nat 20s, I'd be really pissed off. Oh, come on. One of them got a nat 20, the other one got a 13.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, nice knowing you guys.
The beasts don't notice you, Shade, Loot, or you, Looty. But they do, however, notice the scent of Argy in the air, and the woman who killed so many, who fought up a lot of them the last time she was here. Both of them growl slowly, walking, patrolling ever so closely towards the front gate as the see the pair of them there. Maria just smiles and the 3 of you. Go, get to the walls. We'll distract them for you.
Oh, fuck.
We will, Hargy says, exasperated.
Or you
Well.
know.
Long enough for you to get a rope ready, so please, make haste.
Oh, man. Alright. Everybody get to work.
I fly up.
Luke,
Yes.
how do you get up?
Hook arm?
Hook arm, okay. See, this is like the real first time you're actually really using this. Give us a acrobatics check.
I can give you an acrobatics check.
And you do. We'll say that while the pair of them go and kind of stare down the blood beasts, all 3 of you manage to zoop, 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 get up to over here on the castle. Now, you're on the same page as me, right? Yes, you are. Okay, good. So look to the left, if you haven't done so already.
Here?
Yeah, over where Shade is right now. Alright, there you are. Boop. Looking around, you don't see anything present in your part of the castle. However, you do see animated armor clunking around on the far side. Over here. Down below are Argy, Shepard, and Maria. You can hear Maria kind of nudging argue for a moment before he starts basically small talking his ass over to give you guys time. Hi, friends. I got a present here for you. As a welcome back gift from me to you. Yeah. And so on and so forth.
Start hammering in a
But-
piton. Or python or whatever they're called.
Mm-hmm.
I
Shade
assist.
and, okay. Loop.
Yes.
All right. Your choice of whom. Someone give me a... Let's go with a survival roll with advantage.
How long do you Melchior?
Yeah, not it.
Oh wait, what's your survival?
3.
Where's mine?
It's a 7 for me. I'll do it.
Yeah, you do
Yeah,
it, Pear.
bards have like all the proficiencies.
23. Because it
Mine
was
was
a
a 2.
advantage. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. With that, you guys get in quite perfectly nailed in one baton to the point that if probably a good arrow Flynn kind of swing around, you probably could have someone swoop on in and to save the day. Looking down, you can see that the Blood Beasts aren't exactly buying Argy's story. You have probably a few moments before
Well, time to
the
go.
attack.
I do it.
Oh, all right. Be a hero.
Do it.
Alright, you step up, my friend. You steady yourself. Let's see that acrobatic roll.
Acrobatics, it should have been loot. I'm gonna use luck. Actually, no, I'm gonna use my inspiration. 20.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, you jump up and whoosh, down. Full you look like you were straight out of a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. As you go swinging in. You're down tight. You're coming in fast. Do you stop or do you swoop in to grab someone?
I swoop in to grab someone.
Alright, you're gonna grab.
Oh god. I feel like Maria can handle herself better than Argy, so I'll grab Argy.
Yeah, we also need our guide.
Okay. As you do this, Argy's like in mid-sentence, talking it up as you just full on get him by the gut as you swoop up into the air. Shepard just looks down, all kinds of confused, and like, "Brr," as you take his buddy away. Argy, for what it's worth, is keeping his cool, and only screaming a little bit as he suddenly finds himself swinging through the air. Give us another acrobatics roll.
Oh boy. 17.
Okay. As you swoop in and pick up Argy, you take the momentum on the wall to continue running back up. If you've ever seen Prince of Persia, you know the image in my head.
Hell
as
yes.
you back onto the top of the other side of the wall. Argy, weak in the knees, just kind of sinks down. It just goes in his pocket and pulls out a little flask and starts gulping down hard.
Let's do it again.
All right. As you step up, you can already hear the sounds of fighting and growling as the blood beasts have begun their attack.
Oh, boy.
Let's see the next roll.
Oh boy.
Come on, Melchior.
I'm feeling lucky. No, 7.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Melchior, as you swing around, this time you come around the side and straight into full-on blood beast dog fighting. Shepard, for what it's worth, is trying to help out Maria, who is going toe-to-toe with the two blood beasts, as you, unfortunately, hit the ground a bit lower than you expected. You kind of like butt run a bounce on the bottom as you find yourself in front of this all the shenanigans.
Oof. Ah, hell.
Now it's Luke's turn to go save him.
Oh my god.
The rope is still tied up there. He swung too low, essentially.
Yeah.
As Maria is fighting back and forth. I hope you have a plan.
I do.
I
do. I grab Shepard and I mention her back up to the wall.
Oh!
Oh fuck.
You just hear a motherfucker as you come through on the other side of the wall with Shepard. Argy just goes. By this point, he has finished his vial and just goes over and just gives Shepard the rest, who looks just as frazzled, having appeared in another place all of a sudden.
Right. Should we try this one more time?
Do you want one of us to try it?
Feel free.
Shade.
You want to go? Okay, Shade, have fun.
Wait, we're Shade or Luke? Shade or Luke is going to do it.
What was it? Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mine's 8. Para, what's yours?
Mine, I believe it's 7. Yeah.
All right. I guess
luck.
I'm doing it. Shade grabs the
Okay.
rope.
And
And-
let's see that roll.
Yeehaw! Please. Heck yeah.
27, okay. You swoop down, being the badass rogue elf that you are. You see Maria on the other side, who is now kind of getting knocked prone to her feet. She's not really looking bad, but she's getting a bit out of wind, at least deflecting these beasts as they come closer and closer. Do you try to grab onto her and pull her back up?
Yep. So acrobatics again?
No. Strike saving
No.
throw. Because you try to hold a woman who's probably larger than you.
I'm gonna need to use inspiration on this. I just know it. Yep. Inspiration. All right. I guess.
All right, with that 8, we'll say that you actually managed to at least hold onto her, but it's rough. Maria, sensing the feeling of it sag in you, looks over to and just grabs onto the rope as well. All right, now what, Elf?
We start climbing. Have you ever climbed a rope before?
She looks over to the blood beast. We'll find out as she goes and... Let's see. Nope. Tries to pick you up and kind of fails, probably a bit out of breath, and just goes to run off the side to swing the rope away from the blood beasts. Do you
She's
come
swi-
along?
I guess so.
Basically, Yeah, because the rope has been swinged around the side. She's
Mhm.
now essentially dangling you two over the edge of the wall into a very, if you fall, you will die kind of drop.
Oh my god! Shit.
Do
Oh
you go
man.
with it, or do you try to stop her?
What? Hold on. What am I gonna have to roll if I go with it?
You will find out, as well as you will find out if you try to stop her. What do you want to do?
I don't know, cause I'm okay. If I stop her, where are we gonna be at?
On a bridge filled with 2 blood beasts.
Fuck. I guess I'd just go with it. I don't know.
All right, give us a acrobatics check. As you swing over the side above a very large chasm.
Crest, if you're out there, baby, please, I brought you back to life recently. Please. Oh no.
You guys jump off into the air. And we'll go over now back to our friends heading to Argenvasalt.
Oh my god, I can't do this. What the fuck is that noise?
I think Wolfie might have fallen asleep.
That kind of sounds like Wolfie snoring.
Yeah, he fell asleep.
I still don't.
He's
Oh, wait,
he's
no,
gone.
no,
I know he's trying to
No.
talk.
He's robot.
Beep, beep,
Ah.
bop.
It sounds so evil. Nope, she still can't hear you now.
You sound like a Decepticon.
It sounds a
Yeah.
whole lot
Wolfie,
like
you
snoring.
sound like you're talking through a fan.
Is that better?
I am.
Oh,
your
fuck.
father.
I might take this as a sign that maybe it'd be worthwhile continuing this all next week.
Yeah, that might be good.
Because it is 7 o'clock. We have been doing this for 4 hours.
Alright.
And it would be kind of fun to leave it off on a literal cliffhanger.
I can't take this.
I
I'm
think-
gonna go take some nerve pills.
I think for Natty's sanity, we should just like not. Just for
If y'all need to
sanity.
stop, y'all can. But oh my god,
I'm good to keep going.
Wolfie,
Alright.
you're talking through a fan.
He goes, I'm good to keep going.
Yeah.
Uh,
At
Why
least
is that?
until we get past this like little
yeah, well,
do or die
that's
situation.
fair. Natty, you jump off into the abyss with Maria. Time slows down.
Oh no.
As you suddenly lose a bit of a grasp onto the rope. You guys hit the wall hard. You guys slide down to the point that you're at the very end of the rope. Your feet are dangling down the bottom. Give us a strength saving throw.
Can I try to help by like pulling up on the rope?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll do that.
Well,
Newt, you can assist if you wish.
Where is Luke, by the way, in this whole situation? I kind of lost track.
You're next to me.
You're right.
up on the top.
You're around the wall, looking down as Maria and Shade are dangling on the other side of a rope.
Can I use my? I keep forgetting it's not an actual rope, but like I was thinking to use like my hook shot to like throw a line at them, so that they have two lines pulling.
I would allow it, yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you going to try to help out?
Well, I mean, I'm shooting it, and whoever grabs it first, I suppose.
Okay.
Argy, hold on
Well,
to Loot.
You guys got this. Do it.
So I'm rolling.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Roll, You're rolling a strength saving throw.
Would you be
What
rolling with
advantage?
advantage since I'm like trying to hold the rope steady and pull it up?
Please, please, please.
Shade, as you're both are grasping onto the rope, you feel a as Lute's hookshot grabs your other arm. Lute, you feel Argy suddenly wrap his arms around you as he tries to brace you from going over the side yourselves.
All right.
All right. Maria looks over to you. You guys look over to the side and see the blood beast is barking and trying to scratch at you from the bridge. They're unable to reach you.
You know what?
All right.
I'm gonna do something stupid, and we're probably gonna take a short rest after this. But I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna grab onto one of their hands, and I'll dimension door back up to make the load on the rope a little bit lighter.
All right. We're gonna grab onto.
Shade.
He's
What?
like, I don't care about that other bitch.
All right.
I do, but it's like
Oh my god.
All right. Shade, you watch as Mori jumps off the side, comes down to you, and suddenly, as he grabs onto you, you watch as the ground below you, the space below you, lights up as you both suddenly slip through the ropes into what feels like to you open air. You fall what feels like for a lot longer than you would like to, before you fall down hard with a slump onto the wall once more.
Down where?
You're basically you did a portal.
Okay.
So you're back on the wall. See dimension door, you two back.
Dimension door
Up
just
top.
like it's just
Go
teleportation,
ahead.
basically. Dimension door is a dumb name for it.
What about Maria?
He's still hanging onto the rope, so we need to pull her up.
Speaking of which, Newt, with your hookshot now free, Maria grabs onto both that and the... All right, ready when you are. Anytime now.
Just to start retracting it, I guess.
Now, give us, and then it does. You hit the button and just starts to go up slowly. You can feel a bit of like the ground below you starting to slip as you and Argy try to hold your place. Give me a quick strength saving throw.
Oh
See if
boy,
you,
a saving throw with strength, huh? Oh well, that wasn't half bad.
No, it wasn't. You guys go and pull yourselves, keep yourself nice and perfectly in place, allowing yourselves to fully attract Maria up onto the wall top as well.
Told you I'd
Oh,
catch you.
good. It's such a shame. I had a thought for an alternative solution.
What was that going to be?
Let me indulge you. I have polymorph, and if I had just like touched Argy, maybe it could have made him like something heavy.
Oh my god. Flint, I'm sorry I took away your cliffhanger, but honest to God, with a roll like that, I don't think I was going to be able to handle it.
That's fine. That's fine.
How's
But all of
the
you.
business?
I find yourselves now back into Castle Ravenloft. The place looms above you, almost welcoming you with its glow. The blood beast, seeing you. Oh, go ahead.
No, it was like a spasm. Go ahead.
Okay. The blood beast, having seen you go away, with an annoying little gruff, as they go back patrolling the court, knowing full well that while you're here, there's enough things that will keep you guys busy, maybe even end you. I was
Okay.
make sure you won't get out.
Okay, well, I'm sure that's a telling of things to come.
I'm going to take a short rest, or I'm going to be useless.
That's fine. That's
Alright.
fine.
I told you I'd catch you. Kind of.
I'll take what I can get. Thank you.
Sounds like a plan, Maria nods.
I wasn't as
Just-
easy as it looked, was it?
I didn't doubt you all 1 second. Although I'll remember this next time you have to go and save one of you.
I just knew that you could handle
What the-
yourself, that's all.
What the fuck? I tried to save you.
Oh, no, dear, you're fine.
No, she's talking about me.
I'm just disappointed in one of you.
I
Master Loot.
knew
You
you could
nearly
handle
died,
yourself.
so they're gonna flirt. That's how it works. Goddamn horny kids. I'm the fucking bard, and I'm not the horny one here.
The one called Sailor Moon.
Oh boy. That was fun.
It was.
Right.
I haven't even gotten Radiant yet.
I just feel like after everything today, I feel like a good music to play out on.
Oh.
Great session today, guys. I probably could go on, but I want to stop it here. So we'll leave it at that. Thank you for a fun session once more.
That was awesome. Yeah,
That was fun.
that was pretty cool.
That was-
I'm glad you guys made it.
I'm fucking glad too.
And thanks again for your patience during that one little speed bump.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wait, are
that
you
I
playing
brought
Sailor
it
Moon
up.
right now?
Yes.
Did you not
Oh, yeah.
notice?
Is it because Mori is Sailor Mori?
I didn't
No, it's
even
because-
transform.
No, it's because Midnight sang it for a little bit. It's like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
When
Fighting
I actually streamed this one, so I'm gonna end it here.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Good.